Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we're going to be playing a Marvel Champions, the living card game. We're going to be playing the Rise of the Red Skull campaign, at least starting it today. And as voted on by our patrons over at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table, those of the tiers that could vote on the poll, they chose Doctor Strange. So I'm playing Doctor Strange today. That was basically the hero that I was prioritizing out of all the content for Marvel Champions that recently arrived. I basically put Marvel Champions on the shelf when the whole delays and products and stuff came. And I just put it on the shelf, focused on other games. It's been collecting dust, so today I'm dusting the game off, kind of. And we got Rise of the Red Skull. Doctor Strange I had on like a pre-order that was delayed by months due to another game on it being out of stock on the pre-order, waiting for that to ship. But that was okay. Black Widow I hadn't played yet. Hulk just got Hulk. And then obviously Hawkeye and Spider-Woman, who are included in the campaign box, the Rise of the Red Skull you see up here. I was also kind of waiting for this to come. And I was kind of excited to have a campaign, and I've heard good things about the campaigns in Arkham Horror, and I liked playing an overarching story in Lord of the Rings, the living card game. And of course, you couldn't expect, this game is kind of like, you know, it's a little bit watered down. It's meant to be, you know, the target audience is a little more casual for this game. And it's, I don't know, it's like not as story driven as Arkham Horror or as Lord of the Rings LCG. But I was hoping the campaign would be a little more cohesive and they would have learned from those games and made something really epic. But for Marvel Champions, the Rise of the Red Skull, from what I've read, I've played through 3 scenarios so far, just trying it out. And it's like very light campaign. Like very, very light campaign. It's like a campaign that was designed in like 2008 is how the vibe I get from it. I haven't finished it. I haven't played the last 2 villains or anything, just dabbling around with it. But the hype that I had for this campaign box definitely kind of went down a little bit for sure. But it's still fun. I've had fun with it so far, but it feels just more of the same Marvel Champions. It's just connecting scenarios together and a little bit of stuff you carry forward, but nothing crazy. But we're going to try it out today. We're going to take a look at it. So, huge warning. I'm super casual to Marvel Champions, and I kind of only want to ever be super casual to Marvel Champions. So I haven't been playing it hardcore. I know Doctor Strange has been out for months. I know people probably played the crap out of it. I see Ryan. Hello, Ryan. I see Ryan in the chat saying, Doctor Strange, hope this is on expert or you're playing on super easy mode. Maybe if I was playing Marvel Champions and Doctor Strange for the last 2-3 months. Maybe. But I just started playing Marvel Champions today, or yes, 2 days ago. 2 or 3 days ago. After not playing Marvel Champions for months. Basically, like, before Black Widow came out was the last time I played. So I'm not cranking this on expert campaign mode or throwing in the expert cards or anything like that for my first playthrough. I don't care to. So we're just going to play through on like normal difficulty. We're trying out Doctor Strange. I've been trying a couple decks. I've been bouncing around, and as you know, I don't really build decks in this game. I like how this game's more casual with the deck building. So if someone like me who doesn't play it like every week and keeps up with all the cards, you can quickly just jump in and hit up marvelcdb.com and grab a deck. So I went by popularity. And I found a deck here. I'll actually bring it up. This deck was like so fun. I was like, fell in love again with Marvel Champions. This deck, and I don't play leadership ever. Leadership is not an aspect I care to play. As you guys know, I'm like all Justice if you've seen any of my playthroughs. I still love Justice a lot, but man, I was trying to put myself out of my comfort zone coming back into the game. And when Doctor Strange was picked, I was looking up popular decks. Leadership was definitely in there. And I found this one. And this one had like the most likes. Like it's got like 254 likes on the website, comments out the yin yang. Got a whole write-up. I was like, what the heck is this? But it has these blue icons here. That I was like, I don't know. But anyways, I put it together just to start learning the game again and going through the rules and playing with the deck and stuff. And man, it was fun. It was fun. It was like a blast. I was like having fun putting out allies and cycling Mockingbird, like stunning over and over again with these cards. Like the only problem was this deck was made like 3 months ago, like right after Doctor Strange came out. So I played this deck probably like 5 or 6 times. And I was like, man, this is hilarious. I love this deck. It's awesome. It's fun. And I didn't even read all the write-up on it. I was like, I'm just going to try to figure out the deck myself and play with it. So I haven't read any of this here. But I just put the deck together quickly because I wanted to play. But man, if you haven't played with this deck, this is hilarious fun. Like, I loved it. But I wanted to play with some newer cards. Since I have newer packs that are out, and you can see here if you go packs required, this deck only needs Core Set, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange. So I know it doesn't include any cards from Rise of Red Skull, which does a bunch of leadership, and anything that came in the Hulk pack and whatnot. So the deck I'm going with today that I've only played one time, but still was kind of fun, a little more goofy. Hopefully that makes Doctor Strange not so powerful, because this deck was freaking nuts. It was freaking nuts. Is this one. It's called Ready Allies to Cycle Invocation. I don't know if I like the deck yet. It seems fun so far. It's not as broken, or at least I haven't figured out how to break it completely. But yeah, this is like the 2.0 version. You can check it on the website. Just it's a very recent deck, was just put on the website 3 days ago. But the reason why I wanted to use it, I was just looking for the first deck I found that had Rise of the Red Skull, Hulk cards, you know, mixed in it. And also the other deck I was playing with wasn't using, there's one card I was like so surprised that wasn't in the deck. It's the one that gives you like an extra hand size. This one, Sorcerer Supreme? Yeah, so this Sorcerer Supreme wasn't in that other deck, or maybe I forgot to put it in. I don't think it was in the deck. No, it's not in that deck list. I was like, what the heck, man? I didn't look at any cards. I literally just opened all the packs I got and then put the deck together. So again, warning to anyone tuning in, wants like high-level pro play Marvel Champions, you're not getting that here. Casual, we're going to have fun today. We're going to goof around. We're going to try out this campaign. I'm going to goof around with Doctor Strange, who I'm still figuring out and stuff, but it should be fun either way. Yes, I'm late to the party. Definitely late to the party. But I'm okay with that. All right, so in this one, yeah, Sorcerer Supreme, it gives you like, if you've got a Mystic trait, which this guy does, yeah, he's got a Mystic trait, you get +1 hand size while in your hero form. And it's cool with this guy, I find I stayed in hero form like a lot. Like when you stun the enemy often, which somehow was happening with the last deck because it had the whole like cycling, I forget her name already, I just said it. But the one that, the neutral hero that comes into play and stuns, you could just stay there in normal form and just, you know, never get hit kind of thing. This deck doesn't have that stuff. But it would be nice to, either way, when you stay in hero form, to get that extra card. So I didn't even know this card was in Doctor Strange's pack, because I literally opened all the packs, sorted them by aspects, sorted out the neutrals, sorted out the character cards, and then Mockingbird. Thank you, Matt. Mockingbird. So I literally just sorted everything and then opened Card Game DB and was like, I just want a deck. I want to play now. I don't want to sit here and read through cards, and it would overwhelm me. So I went to these decks. So this is the deck I'm going to be playing today. If you're curious, I guess you can just search Doctor Strange and do leadership on the website. But yeah, let's see what the chat say. Ryan says, hands down the strongest hero. I have a feeling he's going to walk through this campaign, LOL, but that's okay. Ryan, so far what I played the first 3 villains. I played Crossbones now like 4 or 5 times, because he was like the first villain I just set up to like relearn the game. He's not too hard, I find, but he is the first one of the campaign. But the next 2 guys were like a little bit more challenging, I found, as it ramped up. But I guess I'll find out as I play through the whole thing. But we have a stream scheduled tomorrow, so we're gonna play through it, like hopefully 3 of the villain scenarios today, assuming we win. If you don't win, you're supposed to replay it. So we'll see how far replay the scenario, replay like the villain or whatever. So we're gonna see how far we get today. And then tomorrow I have a stream scheduled for noon already, like the second part of this, where we'll continue the campaign with Doctor Strange and keep it going. We'll roll through it, and if needed, I'll schedule a stream on Friday in the day around the same time. So 3 days in a row, two probably, but maybe 3, and maybe we don't even beat it by the end. Maybe I'm just banging my head against the wall and like Red Skull, or the guy that's before him, which had a weird name. I don't know all these guys. Zola or something like that. Zola? Whatever, wherever he is. Anyways, You're about to teach me to play. Hey, Jeremy. Like I said, those who are just joining, casual Marvel Champions. I was playing this game pretty hardcore, but then put it on the shelf for months. Zola is the hardest by far. Oh man, I didn't get to him though. I haven't played him at all. So he's gonna be okay. So Ryan, you're saying he's the one that's gonna punch me in the face. We might need to play a few times that I'm gonna lose on, which is okay. So that'll probably be tomorrow. We hopefully make it to Zola by tomorrow, and then if we're having trouble, we keep need to retrying. You guys can help recommend deck lists to me. Drop them in the chat. We'll do discussions. But we're gonna try to take Doctor Strange through the whole thing. And if a deck that I'm using is struggling, like this deck I've only played once. If this deck doesn't make it like past Crossbones, or we have trouble on Taskmaster, for example, or something through the campaign, and we lose like 2 times in a row, let's say, or maybe even once, we lose once, if we feel the deck isn't up to par, man, we'll crack into a live deck building discussion. We'll spread out cards. You guys can recommend cards. We'll go look at deck lists online. We'll try to figure out what we need to do. And I love that about Lord of the Rings living card game, when we'd play it like 2 or 3 player, my wife and I, and Justin back in the day, we loved just going right into the next scenario with the same decks. Then we realized those decks aren't really tweaked to handle the next scenario. We would lose, and it'd be like, that was still awesome. And then right away, we crack open the cards. We're like swapping cards out that don't work anymore. We're putting new cards in, putting little modules in of cards that work together, just to try to tackle the next scenario. And I liked how Lord of the Rings did that in succession. So I'm hoping this campaign kind of does that, so that we'll need to change up the deck as we go. Because I find in this game, if I don't really tweak the deck ever, I kind of get bored. But that's just me. Let's see here. The Jot's saying 7th Citadel is, by the way, at 1.4 million US on one day in. Wow. Would have expected more, but still cool. Yeah. Yeah, I would have expected more too. But maybe, like, I started to think about it after the stream yesterday. Quite a few people I've seen tried 7th Citadel and didn't, or 7th Continent, and didn't really click with them. And I thought Frosthaven would have this issue where Gloomhaven, a lot of people hadn't played through fully Gloomhaven yet, and I think that hurt Forgotten Circles a little bit. A lot of people didn't like adopt that expansion because nobody really got through Gloomhaven. Like we did. I bought Forgotten Circles, and we never even played that. Like we were just kind of like burnt out, want to play other stuff. But 7th Citadel is kind of more of the same. I know it's different, but if you're not really into 7th Continent, you're not really, or haven't finished 7th Continent, and you're sitting there staring at the black and the white box and all these little expansions, and you haven't got through all that stuff, are you going to add another box beside it on the shelf that's more of the same, more or less? Yeah. Jeremy's saying Gloomhaven's a lifestyle game, different levels. I don't think so. 7th Continent, yes, it's not so, it's a solo game, true, but so can Gloomhaven be, and they both take a ton of hours, and they require quite a bit of dedication. I would argue 7th Continent's like not a lifestyle game, but definitely like pretty high up there, and like, you know, it'll suck you in for hours, especially if you want to be good and complete each curse. It could take replays and lots of hours. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. But 7th Continent, not everyone's played through all of 7th Continent. So that's where I'm comparing Gloomhaven. It's like there's so much content in the box that maybe people haven't completed it yet and are like, man, I'll wait on 7th Citadel. But still, that's a lot for just a box full of cards, though. 1.4 million. I think that's doing pretty good. All right. So strongest hero playing with. Hey, Miran. Hi from Serbia. Awesome. Yeah, so we're going to goof around with this deck. It's all focused on like readying Avengers characters. It's taken out, it's put in almost all Avengers allies. Let's get down to the table here. All right. So, yeah. So we have Stephen Strange, aka Doctor Strange. For those that don't know, heals for 3. He begins the game with this invocation deck, which is like a deck of spells, I guess, basically. So they're like little events. He has one here that costs 2. He can stun an enemy, deal 7 damage to it, and then he kind of like discards it, and then you reveal the next card off the deck. This one draws 3 cards, costs 0. It's got one here that confuses the villain, and you can remove 4 threat from a scheme. And then he got one to give up to 3 characters tough status cards. I'm gonna give him a little bit of armor there. And then we have this one, which is kind of the one that seems to bottleneck you sometimes. But you can replace a status card and play with a different status card. You can change like a tough to a stun, which is pretty freaking powerful if it lines up. But I assume that depends on the enemy or depends on which cards come in your invocation deck, or if you have ways of throwing status cards out there or not. So we'll just shuffle that up. That'll be there as an invocation deck. We'll reveal the top card of that, I believe, which we get the Confuse the Villain and Remove 4 Threat, the Images of Icon. You have this ability on the back here, though, that will help us discard the top card of the invocation deck, limit once per phase. So if something's here that isn't working towards our game plan and we want to toss it, we can. You just got to flip. But you sometimes don't want to. We start with 10 hit points and a hand size of 6. On the other side, the Doctor Strange side, he's got a 2/1/2 stat line. His action is Exhaust, and that's how you play the invocation cards off the top of this spell deck here, the invocation deck. So you get to resolve a special ability, but you got to pay for it though. I would assume. Yes, pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck, resolve the special ability on that card. And he's an Avenger and a Mystic. 5 hand size on the hero side. And we're playing Crossbones. So let's do some reading. Let's set up the story. Let's get this going here. So Rise of the Red Skull is a campaign expansion for Marvel Champions. It just came out. It links together 5 different scenarios, 5 different villains. And there is some boons that you kind of like get along the way. And there is kind of an overarching story that we'll get to. We got our Nemesis deck here. So let's read this. Here we go. Like, here's the campaign rules. This is like, this is how complex the campaign is. It's all on one page. And if you're not playing expert or care about an example, it's like half a small rule book. Like, this is when I was like, oh, that's it? I was a little bummed out. I'll be honest. I was bummed out. Like, here's the rules reference guide, and here's this book. So, like, just imagine how, if for those who don't know, like, the campaign is, like, literally, like, not much. It's like you have a log, which is super weak. Yeah, this is your campaign log. Like, kind of lack of effort here, but yeah, this shows you how complicated it gets. Like, literally, it's, you know, you need 1 column for playing solo to save the game, kind of thing, which upgrades you got. And then you record some things for 4 out of 5 of this, or 3 out of 5 of the scenarios. But I have one better. I went to Board Game Geek, and in the files section, somebody put together a nice printer-friendly version, which means it's digital. Yeah, story time coming. 1 sec. We're gonna use this. Somebody put together a nice printer-friendly version, which also I imported into Google Docs. It's in Microsoft Word format, but we can edit it, so I'll just be using this to record our stuff in here digitally so we can see it on screen and you don't have to try to read my horrible chicken scratch. All right, so yeah, story time. Gather around. All right. So I basically covered all this rules-wise. The other thing is the hero you pick, or the identity you pick, you're stuck with it. But between plays, you're allowed to switch up your aspects and alter contents of your deck, following the normal deck construction rules. So you're just stuck. We're stuck with Doctor Strange the whole way through, but we can change him out. We can be like, oh man, leadership's not working. Grab a Justice deck. We can be like, let's stick with leadership, but get rid of the gimmicks, put in some classic stuff. Let's get her done. So we can mess with that kind of stuff between scenarios, which is cool. That's similar to Lord of the Rings LCG. That's something I liked about it, that you could do. And when the game ends, if players won, follow that scenario's victory instructions in the order in which they are listed in the campaign instructions. If players lost, they may reset the scenario and try again with no penalty. So if you lose, there's no penalty. Normal mode, maybe expert mode, which I haven't read, maybe adds some penalties. I don't know, but so the campaign log, you can record your stuff. You can print extra copies of the campaign log, but I say go to BGG, go in the file section. People are amazing. They put together some nice stuff in there, so use that printable one. It's much better. Cards added to decks. So during a campaign, cards can be added to players' decks as part of a scenario victory instructions. When a card is added to a player's deck this way, write that card's title in the matching field in the campaign log. And then it says added cards must be included in the player's deck for the rest of the campaign. Cards added to the deck as part of a campaign do not count towards a player's minimum or maximum deck size, which is cool beans. So you'll see those cards, hopefully. But I like this. I really like this. They add a little comic strip here to get you going. So Avengers Tower. Avengers, come in. This is Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. And Director Fury, what's wrong? And he's saying, Project Pegasus is under attack. An army of Hydra soldiers has laid siege to the facility. Crossbones is leading the assault. We need you there now. And tell your men to hold the line, Fury. The Avengers are on the way. That's cool. All right. So scenario 1. Actually, do I not have this? Hold on. Yes. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. All right. So scenario 1, Crossbones, campaign instructions. So Crossbone is attacking the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains with a small army of Hydra troops. The S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers stationed there fight desperately to protect the facility, but they are being overwhelmed by Hydra's blitzkrieg assault. They need your help to stop Crossbones from capturing the experimental weapons being developed in the Pegasus labs. So villain deck, we're gonna rock into we're gonna rock with Crossbones here. We're using the level 1 and level 2, just standard mode stuff. I always just put the level 3 one under here face down. So if you ever see that, that's just what I do, so I don't like lose it in the mountain of cards to kind of keep them together. Hello, Adam. Welcome. We need to the main scheme deck we have here. It's the attack on Mount Athena, then into the Infinity Stone, then the getaway. Oh, see that there? Okay, so that's what we're playing with. Those are the main schemes. The encounters deck has the Crossbone set, obviously. This experimental weapon set, which we'll learn more about in a sec. Then you use, for those that don't know, there's a typo in here. This is correct in the book, but his setup card actually lists the wrong set. It actually tells you use Hydra Patrol as the first one, but it's supposed to be, and I played that way for like the first 4 or 5 times I played. I didn't know that was a thing because I just set it up using these. I wasn't playing the campaign. But you should be using Hydra Assault, not Hydra Patrol with Crossbones. And then the Weapon Master set, Legion of Hydra set, and the Standard set. Okay. And it talks about how you can use these with your other stuff. Experimental Weapons deck, this is important. Setup instructions on the attack on Mount Athena 1A. Instruct the players to create the Experimental Weapons deck. To do this, we take all 4 of these cards, okay? We'll shuffle them up, okay, and set them face down next to the main scheme deck. This is the Experimental Weapons deck. After a card from the Experimental Weapons deck enters play, it is considered to be part of the encounter deck. So basically, they're all attachments. They go on to the villain. If they come off the villain, they go in the encounter deck discard pile and could get shuffled back through and reused. And when it's discarded, yeah, it tells you that right there. Okay. So setup, we'll do this part in a sec. Each player records their identity on the campaign log. I guess I've done that. Players cannot switch identities during the campaign. And then it says the victory stuff we'll read after. Okay. So let's shuffle. Let's do some shuffling. I did play with this earlier, so it should be fairly shuffled okay, but we'll just make sure. I already put his obligation in here. And it has all those modular sets. And then again, the experimental weapon set is off to the side. Okay. All right. So setup here. So it tells you the contents there, but setup. Create the experimental weapons deck and set it next to the main scheme deck. And then we're going to start with no threat on this scheme, but 3 per player, and we move on. This is the main scheme. Crossbones is leading an army of Hydra soldiers in a direct assault on the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains. When revealed, reveal the top of the experimental weapons deck. Okay, so what do we get? We got the exosuit. So this is going to attach to the villain, give him +1 scheme, +1 attack. We can spend an energy, mental, and physical resource to discard the card. Yeah, fun times. Okay, we'll attach that onto him here. You can do it! Hey, Sakabra! Just joining in, which aspect? We went with leadership, Wild Inferno. I probably should put that deck list in that we're playing with right now. I'm going to throw it actually in the description of the video. So just give me a second here, and then you'll be able to refresh, and you'll see it. And those watching later, obviously, You'll see it down in the description of the video. Let me just throw that in. Yeah, just put Doctor Strange deck through the link in. Just click save. So now if you refresh after hearing me say this, you should see the link to the deck list over on Marvel CDB. That will lead you to, so you can look at all the exact cards I'm playing with. I did not modify this one. I literally whipped this one together last night. I want to try something different that had newer cards in it over the one I was playing recently, but I may switch back to that other leadership one if this one doesn't really work out for us, because that one was awesome. It was super fun. Okay, so shuffle. We'll draw some cards here. And he's starting at 12 health. We have 10. And while Crossbones, so let's read Crossbones. He's a 1/1. He's a 1/1. But while Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing. So he already has a weapon. And then what piercing does, it's a new keyword. There's some new keywords in this game. But I was like confused at first. I was like, should I know what piercing is or ranged are? Like I see those in every single game I play. Should I know what those are in Marvel Champions? I was confused. But then I realized after pulling this book out after playing, I was like, wait, okay, they're all in here. They weren't in my rules reference guide. But they add Incite, Permanent, Piercing, Ranged, and Setup. So Incite, basically a card comes off, throw it around the main scheme. Permanent, keyword cannot leave play. Piercing, basically just rips right through tough stats cards. You have to discard them before dealing damage. Ranged ignores Retaliate, and Setup just, begins in play, obviously. So this guy's got Piercing, and that sucks. Hey, Michael. This is the first time watching you live and joining your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. All right, let's do it. So we're drawing 6 cards. Now let's see what we get here. And again, I'm a filthy net decker. Thank you everyone who takes the time to post decks and explanations and stuff on Marvel CDB. For players like me who like play other games, are just busy and don't take the time to sit down and like absorb every single card as they release and are able to play and deck build. I just love playing the game. I love Marvel Champions so much playing it. I've just never been in one to spend the time deck building. I'd rather just get right to playing. So again, thank you to everyone who posts decks on that website. I appreciate it. There's some awesome stuff on there from some creative minds, unlike myself. So that's what we're playing with today. Link is down in the video description. All right. And yeah, shout out to Batho for this deck. If I'm saying that right. Yeah, so, okay. This eye, anytime you guys know, like, you get some resources right away, like, that's great. Like, this generates a regular resource. I like that, to get that early. This Wong guy, I've probably played like 7 games with Doctor Strange, and I was reading, and this guy should be in play all the time. But like, I've never put him in play ever. I don't know what it is. Either I don't see him, or he gets discarded off the top of the deck when I play that like 3-cost damage card he's got, or I just am like, man, I'd rather play something different. But I know he's awesome because you can stay on hero side, and you can exhaust this guy to heal 1 damage from your identity, so from Doctor Strange, or discard the top card of the invocation deck. So you wouldn't need to flip to your alter ego side to get rid of a card that gets stuck on here. But I rarely ever need to do that. I don't know, maybe we'll see here. Maybe I'll get stuck and it won't work out. But from what I understand, it's great to have this guy in play. Or the other thing is, if I do get this, I think I put him in play like 1 time, and because I was so low on health, I needed him to die. Like, he had to die. I couldn't do anything about it. But he has this nice one, Cancel a Treachery, but I never have it at the right time. It did save my butt once, though. I don't care for magical enhancements. I don't care about Honorary Avenger right now. Squirrel Girl's already Avenger. I'm feeling like only keeping this and maybe Wong. What do you guys think? Like, for setup here, who know Doctor Strange better. But I don't care for the rest of these cards. Like, I don't like Squirrel Girl's okay, but coming in with 1 damage right now, I have better allies in the deck. But it is good to get some allies set up early too. That's another thing. You can struggle if you don't get them in play. Hey, Rory. Let's see. Strange and Spider-Woman are my favorite heroes to play, says Cam. I haven't played Spider-Woman yet. I haven't played, oh my god, so many that I have to play. I couldn't decide, so I let the patrons is what I'm trying to say, vote, and we got Doctor Strange. So I would have chose Black Widow if I was left alone after kind of like sitting there for a bit looking, because she came with Justice, and I was like, I probably should just try playing her, but I haven't played her yet. Sergio says he's the best. He allows you to cycle the invocation deck cards if the top one is something you don't need. I know I should play him. I should keep him just to try him, because I haven't really seen him like fire off. But he seems like he'd be rock solid as long as I have other allies. Maybe I keep Squirrel Girl and try. No, but that's too much. That's too much. I can't afford all that stuff. Those four for the resources. Wouldn't want to draw a card. Wild Inferno makes a good point. If I don't care about these cards, just using them to pay for other cards is not a bad idea. But how I look at it though, and maybe it's wrong, but I want to try to draw into one of those cards that is 2 resources. So when I toss these 4, maybe I draw into one of the ones that have double resources. But it would suck to draw into the one that readies Doctor Strange. I would be very sad if I drew into that, because then I'd be kind of stuck. Or the one that gives you 1+1 card draw. So you're probably right. Maybe I just throw these away for resources. But I still don't have enough to play these 2. Is there anything I can do about that? Oh wait, maybe I do. So I play this one, and that gets me resource. Then yeah, okay, I do have enough. Yeah, I forgot this card gives a resource. All right, I'll just keep it all. Let's keep it all. We're keeping it all. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like Protective Ward. I'm just not a fan of holding it. But yes, it could save your butt, and I'm sure against certain villains, this card is like a must hold. Or like search it out and grab it, right? There is also the argument of like taking a mulligan and I'm getting through my deck quicker, which leads to more encounter cards, right? So like this kind of prolongs that. Maybe 1 extra turn. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna keep it. Let's try it. It's not what I normally do, but whatever. Let's try some stuff out. I'm down. I'm down to experiment today. That's for sure. Okay, so we're throwing. No, we're keeping. Duh. Okay, so let's start. Right? Do we have everything set up? We did him. He has no setup stuff other than this invocation deck thing, but it's not set up. And we got our cards, so we can start, right? Double check. It's just the campaign stuff adds like extra setup, but we don't need that right now. There's nothing in this scenario, right? No, it does not look like that is so. No. Okay. Okay, so let's just do that stuff. So we'll just toss away 2 cards. We don't care. We're gonna throw in the eye here to get a resource. We're gonna generate a wild resource. No, we have to be on the other side. Do we want this card here, confusing the villain and removing? No, we don't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this ability. I'm gonna discard the top card here. Okay. Wild saying, maybe with Wong and your Stephen Strange ability, you can get the draw 3 spell. Oh man, if that's what's next, I'll be living the dream. No, it's not. It's the crappy one, kind of. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this one, the choose a status card. So we might be stuck with that one. But we have Wong coming out, right? So this is why I'm cycling right now. Okay, so let's flip. Okay, and we'll get to a hero resource, the wild resource. We'll pitch these 2 cards. We'll throw in Wong. The only problem is this guy's attacking already. All right, let's exhaust this guy to discard the top card. Nope, we got the tough status card one, but I have nothing in hand, so that's okay. So we know what's coming is this card, and then the next 2 are the done with 7 attack. Yeah, I know this is as already. I see the light. Oh man. So I guess we just punch the boss. I mean, we got nothing else going on. Yep. Let's just punch the boss for 1. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, let's draw up 5 cards. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to take a hit, which doesn't happen too often, I found. But so 5 cards, the max we can hold. Ready up our stuff. Okay, so we're going to throw a threat on the maid scheme. Jerkface is going to attack. Do I just defend? No. What do I do here? He's 3. He's hitting for 2, plus this. I don't want Wong to die, so I probably just defend, right? Yeah, that seems silly. I hate taking this. What do I have in my hand, actually? Let's see. We have the +1 hand size. Maybe we just do some setup here. Still don't have an Avenger, so she's a shield. Can't use Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Oh, man. I just realized how powerful this is with Wong. I never also thought of that. Ah, that's cool. All right, all right. Yeah, not much going on here. So I kind of want to get this in play, I think. I probably just defend, right? All right, let's do it. Yeah, we'll just defend. All right. So he's attacking for 5. So I take 3. Down to 7. Mike says, Doctor Strange versus Standard Mode. Someone wants easy mode. Yeah. Just to be clear, anyone tuning in, like, this is not a Marvel Champions channel. We don't play it every day. This is like my first Marvel Champions stream in months, so I'm like, I didn't even pick Doctor Strange. Fans of the channel did, so I'm just playing it. But maybe our second time through, I'll try expert mode. But I'm still just getting back into the game. Casual Marvel Champions here, so just FYI again. But I appreciate help, any kind of tips or anything. I appreciate it. I'm trying to relearn the game and get back into it. But I know there's lots of other YouTube channels out there where they play Rise of the Red Skull, where they're playing this campaign. There's like recorded playthroughs you can find of people playing expert. I know Dale the Casual Gamer, which is funny, casual, but he's playing expert. But yes, Dale the Casual Gamer. Check out his YouTube channel if you want to watch expert plays of Marvel Champions, because there won't be expert over here. So FYI, I'm just throwing it out there because I know people are just coming in. They're like, "Why is he playing Doctor Strange? This guy's broken." I'm not very good with this guy yet. I'm still figuring him out. So I'm just trying to experience the game. FYI. Super duper casual. Yes, this is casual Marvel Champions. Yes, Dale is great, by the way. All right. So, well, we were defending. Now we need an encounter card, right? All this stuff's done. Piercing didn't matter. All right, we got a Hydra Jet Trooper who has Quick Strike, so he attacks right away, right? That's Quick Strike. More keywords that I don't remember. Yeah, after the enemy engages a player, it immediately attacks the player if they're in hero form. Oh, that's me. So he's going to attack for 2. We'll defend with Wong. He'll take 2. That's right. I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's done. Back to our turn. Okay. We are going to do this. I think I'll spend. I want to get this card in. I might need to flip, to be honest. Then he'll scheme hard. We'll be done this. I kind of put myself in a pickle, that's for sure. Confuse. Like maybe I don't put this upgrade into play. Yeah, it could. The only problem is now I'm worried about him attacking again and this guy attacking. I can't take this guy out right now. I could play Maria Hill just to take one of the hits. Maybe I try that. She takes the hit from Crossbones. Yeah, let's try that. I kind of want to heal Wong and ready him with this. So here, let's do resource. Let's do get ready. That's fine. Maria Hill coming in. She'll draw a card for us. There we go. There we go. So we'll use the genius to play this card. The we get +1 hand size while in hero form. Then we'll play this, and we will heal 1. Yeah, we have the Avenger trait, so we can heal 1 damage from Wong. Ready him. Okay. And could have Wong and Maria attack this guy and get rid of him. I think that's the best play. Yep. So these two are going to attack. So it's a total of 3. Taking this guy out, we'll get some consequential damage, right? I don't know. This is what I would do. I don't know if this is the best, but this is how I would roll here. We still have her. She can take a hit. Only the boss now. No extra threat, so we won't move on. I'm trying not to move on to the next one to reduce the amount of these experimental weapons we see, and you'll see why later. That's kind of important, I think. All right, so let's draw up. We get 6 cards now because of this card being in hero form. That's cool. Boom. Okay. Ready up. Ready up. Okay, so we get a threat here. This guy's gonna attack. Let's throw Maria Hill in front of there. And it's gonna be for 2, 3. Oh, yep, she's definitely gone. Okay, encounter card. Oh, we got Raid the Armory. Insight 1 with this reveal. Oh man, come on, really? Okay. I was debating even taking off that threat, but this sucks. This puts a threat on the main scheme, so we move on. That's fine. All right, when revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a weapon attachment is discarded. Reveal that card. All right, we'll deal with this in a sec. Or actually, we probably should deal with that first, right? So we're on to the Infinity Stone 2A. Inside the Project Pegasus facility, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stone stored within. 6 is what will move us on to the next one. It actually starts with 1 threat per player, goes up by 1 per player. When revealed, we're going to get the top card from the Experimental Weapons deck revealed. And the next one we get is the Energy Shield. We're going to attach it to the villain. The villain. Oh, this one's the worst. The villain gains Retaliate. And we could discard it by spending an energy and mental resource to discard it. Oh, that's rough. Okay. All right, fun times. Okay, so let's keep going until we find a weapon attachment for the next part of the card. Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right, we might be here a while. There we go. I want to get rid of that ASAP. Do I have? Yeah, I have the resources. We can do it this time. Don't let me forget, because I probably will. So we're going to attach this to the villain. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains ranged, which just gets around Retaliate on my side. So, but he does get +1 attack, so that's kind of gross. Holy, look at this guy already. We got Tower Crossbones over here. Okay, and that was the encounter card that hit us there. All right, now what? Now what? We got to get rid of that ASAP. So hold on, let's think here. So we could use Hawkeye for that. This is free. Like we can ready exhaust an Avenger character, ready another one. But we need an Avenger in play to help us do that to ready up Doctor Strange over and over again. So we could either throw Hawkeye into play, but I think I'd rather have Black Knight. Dane Whitman. His attacks gain piercing. He's attacks for 2 though, 3 health. I mean that's this guy's that whole like token thing. I don't know. Yeah, the Wong's not an Avenger. He's not an Avenger, but I do have that card in the deck, and I know it's what it's for. I'm pretty sure why it's in here. This one. Yeah, I think this is in the deck for Wong, but I saw it too early. But I think there's another one in the deck that we can attach to him and give him 4th health and the Avenger trait. So if we can get that rocking, Hawkeye's better than Black Knight, you think? Yeah? Yeah, because he does the 2 damage right away thing, but it's only on minions. This Black Knight guy, he could help me with getting rid of the boss. Because he just hits for 2, right? Again, most of these guys won't last in play more than like a turn after Crossbones smashes them with a whole bunch of attack. Or there's Nick Fury. Dropping Nick Fury into play for a turn. Help me draw some cards first. Oh, man. But I do have this power of leadership right now. Alright. So, what's the plan? You need to get rid of this retaliate, right? Okay, so let's try to get rid of retaliate. Cycle with Wong, true. What we want to do? Yeah, let's do that. Cycle with Wong. Let's see what the next card is. That could totally change how our whole turn works. Yeah, so draw 3 cards, 1. Perfect. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's exhaust. Spend 0. We'll throw this one away. And now we have the attack one ready. We'll get to draw 3 cards. Another power of leadership. We could play 2 allies. We could play Hawkeye and Black Knight. Yeah. Yeah. Or we play Vision. I don't know. I think getting 2 allies into play, using Vision as like an expense, and using this to pay, or Nick Fury. Like I'm not gonna hold Nick Fury. Or I could play Nick Fury, draw into 3 more cards. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Play Vision, Power of Leadership, and I gotta get rid of this Retaliate too, right? All right. Okay. We just put Vision in by himself. Okay. So let's just do the 2 power of leaderships. We'll get Vision into play. Fine. Let's spend. I want to play Nick Fury too. Yeah. Okay, if we're not gonna play Hawkeye and Black Knight here. Could also try to smash the boss. Playing the one that gives you tough status cards. The only problem, Sergio, with tough status cards right now is because he has a weapon attached. This guy attacks for piercing. So those tough status cards don't do anything unless I had like minions out fighting me. So right now I'm not valuing tough status cards at all. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking that too, Ryan. That's why I haven't done it. Is like drawing with Nick means I may not draw into the stuff need to get rid of. Needed to get rid of that attachment. So in that case, is someone that can just take the hit right now. Here's what we do. We do a resource here. We throw away Hawkeye, Black Knight, and we'll throw away the Protective Ward. So that's 4. We'll play Nick Fury. He'll come into play. We'll draw 3 more cards. Okay. Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's. Yes, I like this card. This card's freaking awesome, by the way. Master of the Mystic Arts. So it lets you play. It says pay the printed cost of the top card of the invocation deck, resolve its special ability, then place it back on top of the invocation deck face up. So it's just like you fire off the ability, it doesn't even move. Kind of idea. So like I can do that. I still have this. Can I do all of this? Yeah. Okay, so I'll play this one for 1. I'll pay that cost. Do it with these. Yeah, we'll do it with these 2. Actually, no, we'll save this one. Okay, we'll keep this one in hand. So we're firing off this. We can stun this jerk face. Where's my stun? Okay, and deal him 7 damage. Oh, but we didn't get rid of the retaliate. Totally forgot. It's okay. Oh, this one lets vision go off too. Yeah, that's true. Okay, all right. So we're gonna hit him. We're get retaliated against though, because I'm an idiot. And we're gonna hit for 7, taking us down to 4 left on the boss, right? Now vision can hit him, and I think it's okay. Giving him his next attachment. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll toss this away. We spent a lightning or energy resource. Choose a thwart or attack until the end of phase. Vision gets 2 of the chosen. So he's going to get hit back. But he'll be at 4. We'll use him to smack the boss. And we hit the boss down to 0. So this card's gone. Oh, this is not an attack. Oh, deal damage. Man, I've been misplaying this like constantly. Yeah, I understand the deal of damage thing. I always thought this was an attack. Man, in my head, I was like, you're hitting for 7? Ooh. Okay, so no retaliate on that one. Yeah, I know retaliate's only when you attack, but for some reason I was thinking that was an attack. But this is an attack. So he's going to take 2. 1 for retaliate, 1 for consequential damage. This guy is down to 0, so you lose the other one. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for his machine gun, which we know was the first card that was discarded. Okay. And we'll attach this onto him. Why not? Look at this guy. Okay, so now he gets 2 general tokens, 1 per player. These are like ammo counters. So when he attacks, you're going to remove one of these, reveal a card from the top of the deck, deal indirect damage for how many pips are on there for boost icons. And Nick Fury, what are you doing, buddy? You doing? So now he's at 14. 14. And it says, while Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attack being piercing, same thing. And, yeah, I know the gun won't fire now, he's stunned, so we're okay there, but he won't always be that way. But we could stun him again soon. That's the plan. That is the plan. Maybe I'll draw... How many of those have I seen? The Master of the Mystic Arts. I've only seen 1. I know there's at least 2, right? Yeah, I think there's 2. Okay. Nick Fury needs to do something. Probably just punch the boss, right? Yeah. He'll just punch the boss. And he gets retaliated on. Whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, down to 12. Alright. Let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Let's ready up. Okay, so thread over here. Let's do stun goes away because he wants to attack. And then we get a counter card. Oh, obligation. You may flip to alter ego form. To exhaust, and then exhaust this to remove from the game. The next event you play costs 3 additional resources. Ooh. Next event you play costs 3 additional resources. Discard this obligation after you play an event. No, we're definitely... I think we flip, man. That's... Yeah, well, let's just flip. That's what I always do. Just flip and get rid of it. Who cares? I don't know if that's the best idea, but we're going to do that. Let's exhaust. Physical toll. On. Okay. That was sucky. Or do I have the treachery cancel thing? I guess that wasn't a treachery, right? Obligation, no. Nope, nope. Oh, we have the search your deck. Okay. Alright, so this guy's gone. I have an event. I do have this one event, and I was thinking like of playing this. This is why I didn't want to keep that. I don't want to pay for this, and I want to use this to search and grab that either the Ready Up Doctor Strange one, or the other event that helps me play this again. Because I think that would be the best. And that obligation would totally screw up that plan. Yeah, and then we just crush him by hitting him twice in a row with this. Okay. See here. So I think we're the cool part is we flip, so this like works huge, right? So we're gonna play this one for 1. Oh, this should be up. This should be up. So we're gonna exhaust this to pay for this. We'll get to search our deck and discard pile. Let's just grab it from the discard pile, right? Mystic Arts. Okay. Oh, we had this too. So we have 2 to play this. Yeah, we have like so many ways to kill here. Let's just do it the way I was thinking. So, yeah, we'll play the Sun Cycle as a resource to do the Master and the Mystic Arts, to pay the printed cost of this, which will use energy. We'll stun this guy again. Hit him for 7, down to 5. Which is no retaliate. That's crazy. That's crazy. And we could just do like lightning and fight with these guys, like. But. Oh no, we flip. We have the ready? Yeah, we do have the ready. So we flip. And just trying out this stuff. Like I know it's like overkill. Oh, did I not flip? Sorry, I forgot to flip, right? Did I not? Oh yeah, hero action. Yeah, hero action. Sorry. So I flip. I did that, and then I could use this to exhaust an Avenger, to ready an Avenger, right? And then we can play this for 2 after exhausting this to fire this one off. And then do 7 more damage and stun, and we kill him, right? Good. GG. Okay, question. I couldn't find this. I was trying to look. So as soon as this is empty, like when I play the last card, this goes to the discard pile. I shuffle them all, right? All these invocations get shuffled, and I make a new deck. That's how I've been playing it. I wasn't sure. I couldn't find. Maybe I'm just, it's obvious, but then you just kind of reveal the next one. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure. I was waiting to do it on a live stream to like ask, because I knew you guys would know. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll do that going forward. Yeah, I had it happen. I was like, do I leave the last one? Do I just shuffle the discard? Like, but they go to the discard pile right away, and then you do the effect, right? So that would make sense that you would shuffle it right back and make a full deck of 5 again, and then reveal. That's the way I was doing it right then. That's good. Okay. All right, let's go on with the campaign. Boom. Yeah, that's fun. I like all the readying stuff. I think that's neat. Like the whole, ready this Avenger. I just wish I could have made the Wong an Avenger. Then that would have been super tight. I got scared there when we damaged him early. I thought he was gonna be done. I own one time. One time I played this guy, and I didn't get to the second part, and we only revealed one experimental weapon. I was hoping we could do that, but I made a bad calculation. That Insight got us. Okay. So we need to keep the experimental weapons that came out. Go here. Experimental weapons will go away. Needs to stay in the deck. Crossbones. Gonna set up the next one. We'll read what happens in the victory stuff. Yeah, we'll do that first, I guess. Let's go back. So Ryan says Crossbones in single player is easy on expert. In multiplayer, not so much. I bet. I just figured it's pretty easy because it's like the first one in the campaign, right? Like you kind of want to, you know, let everyone kind of get a win, get their free upgrade, and then smash them in the face later. All right, so a victory says each player gets to choose one of the tech upgrades, and you guys can decide this for me. We'll do some voting in the chat here. You get to choose one tech upgrade from the Hydra campaign set and adds it to their deck. Okay. That I have here. Tech, and tech. Okay, so the expansion comes with these little upgrade cards here. And they have a cost. They're all wild resource. They go in your deck, and you can use them. But the only problem is they're like one-time use. So on setup, you get to like grab them and put them into play. But they all have an action on them that says discard this card and remove it from the campaign log. So we record this, whichever one we pick, we record it on our campaign log. But once you use it in the campaign, it's gone. So first option, and I want you guys pick. So this is the emergency teleporter. Hero action. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log to search your deck and discard pile for an ally, put it into play, and give it a tough status card. And like this is one-time use and it's gone. So like I don't know if we'll use it in the next one or we save it for one of the like Red Skull or something. I would probably hold on to it whatever and only for like super desperate scenario. The other one is laser cannon. Okay, laser cannon. Setup. Same thing. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log. Deal 5 damage to the villain and each enemy engaged with you. I'm assuming this one works good on. I'm assuming one of these minions throws minions all over the, or one of these villains throws minions all over the place. Then we have adrenaline stims. This one says ready your hero and heal 5 damage from them. So it's like just, you know, ready them up, 5 damage heal when we're in a bad situation. I like that one. That one's like very safe, I think. No tricks. It's just like keeps you in the game. Then we have the tactical scanner. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log to draw 5 cards. I wish I could do this every single scenario. I wish these were like one time per scenario, but it's like one time per campaign. All right, tell me in the chat what you guys want. Do you want the one, the teleporter to go and find an ally? Do we want to play with the laser cannon, which just is doing 5 damage to the villain and any minion engaged with us? Or do we want the adrenaline stims, which is ready your hero and heal 5 damage? Or do we want the tactical scanner, where we can remove it and draw 5 cards, just a 5-card draw? Anything but laser cannon. I'll go with the majority, so I'll give it a second. You guys do whatever, pick whatever you want, and we'll run with it. I don't know any better, but I know I picked when I was just playing before. I just picked the teleporter because I thought maybe we could use it to get Wong in play, and then but I didn't realize it was one time per campaign. I hadn't read the FAQ stuff in the book to know. I'm being told whatever I pick, save it, hold it till later. Makes sense. Save it. Yep. Zola. One would work on 5 heal and ready. 5 cards is yeah, the 5 cards is like boo. I wish. So scanner here. Let's do it like this. Let's see. See if I can tally the votes. Scanner or teleporter? I don't know. Teleporter, scanner. Anything but laser cannon. Scanner, you get more cards, so that's another one for scanner. Let's say 2 for laser cannon. Another 2 for scanner. Another 3 for cannon. 5. Lots of people are double voting. Scanner or teleporter, Cam says. Teleporter. Said. Oh, yeah, I already got you, Cam, earlier. Yeah. Sergio's in here voting. Scanner. D. Davis wants teleporter. Great minds. And got Scott's vote. Mike said, it's because I said not canon, the internet has to troll. And Mike, that's the way it works. So right now we have a tie between laser cannon and scanner. So like the adrenaline suit, no one wants to see me just safely heal 5 ready my hero. So we'll take out teleporter and stims are out of the running. And out of these two, we'll literally roll a die. I'm pretty sure it's tied. But we'll just roll a die. So we'll do odds, evens. And it's odd, so we're going with laser cannon. Sorry, Mike. Sorry. Oh, man. All right, so this is what we're getting. Guard this card and remove it from the campaign log to deal 5 damage to the villain and each enemy engaged with you. So obviously you'd want to save this for a time when you look and you have like 3 or more minions engaged with you. You're struggling and you just need to like get out of that situation. This should help with that. Mike, the 5 card draw is probably the one I would go with competitively. I think that's like the most efficient, best one. But yeah, that's what I would say. But I don't know what Doctor Strange and like, you know, you could make an argument other way. But yes, digging in your deck is like great for setup to start the game. I just wish it was every scenario, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, let's do the fun stuff of separating the decks here. The super exciting. The only part I really don't like about the game, the cleanup, but it's okay. Third. So if you need to go grab a drink or anything, now is the time to do it. Just grab all across. Crossbones. Alright, oh, Weapon Master. File for Weapon Master. Assault. Use the Hydra Weapon Master. And this guy comes with like 100 sub scenarios too. Man. Not all of them are like this. The ones going forward, they don't add as many. This guy right from the start is like testing the players on building villain decks. He doesn't come with a lot of his own cards, I guess. So they need to pad the deck. All right. Okay, so we keep standard. Let's make sure. 5, 6, 7 cards for standard are here. We got our obligation. Okay. What do we need for the next one? Let's find out. As the dust settles at Project Pegasus. Give up, Crossbones. Game over. Whack. Oh, I miss playing with Captain Marvel. She's awesome. You fools. I never wanted the tech. I just needed to give Madame Hydra time to make off with the stone. Jerk. And now I'm here to cover her escape. Oh, this is Absorbing Man, right? Yes, Scenario 2, Absorbing Man. The tide of battle turned against Hydra after you arrived to aid the beleaguered S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers at Project Pegasus. Crossbones has been captured and his army has been defeated, but Madame Hydra escaped the facility with an infinity gem. You chase her outside, but you're stopped short by the imposing form of Absorbing Man. The formidable villain has been hired by Red Skull to delay your pursuit. You will have to defeat him before you can recover the Infinity Gem. So the deck, we need Absorbing Man. And let's do this here. Absorbing Man. All here. So Absorbing Man. None shall pass. We'll read that in a sec. Full deck here. Oh, we got some Taskmaster here. Put that right now. Yep, Absorbing Man. Okay. Absorbing Man, and what else? Hydra Patrol set. Do we have that one? No, we don't have that one. Hydra Patrol set, 6 cards. Yep. Oh, wrong deck, wrong deck. Not Crossbones. Put Crossbones away. And Standard set, which is already here. Okay. These ones we don't need. Weapon Master we don't need. Okay. Rules clarifications are in here, which is interesting. When I put an environment card into play at the beginning of the Absorbing Man scenario, do I trigger the search keyword? No. No, you don't. All right, now we have some setup. Each player searches their deck for all cards with each setup keyword, puts them into play. Shuffle each experimental attachment recorded in the campaign log into the encounter deck. Okay. So, let's do this guy's setup stuff here. So for this one, none shall pass. Discard cards from the encounter deck. Until an environment card is discarded, put that card into play and shuffle the encounter deck into the encounter deck pile. Or discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay, so let's shuffle this first. What's Spider-Woman? So Mike, Spider-Woman, I've heard it mentioned a couple times. She's really good. Like, what is her thing? Like, I don't even know what aspect she came with, to be honest. She has, I know she comes with like aspect cards within her. Like, I was like super confused when I was trying to sort the decks, and I realized she comes with cards from all the different aspects. So like, what is the aspect you would recommend that I try with Spider-Woman first to play with? Like, what's her strongest aspect to like jam her with? Oh, she uses 2? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about Spider-Woman yet. I just know she came in the box. Working my way through it. And yeah, the experimental weapons I have here are these 2 right here. So they're going forward. So this is some of the campaign stuff that they carry this stuff forward. So that's why I was trying to, in the first scenario, not get to the second scheme card, main scheme card, so that we only have 1 experimental weapon going forward. So now we're going to see this stupid Retaliate 1 possibly come into play, and the +1 scheme, +1 attack of Exosuit. So Energy Shield and Exosuit, they're going to keep following us. And I don't know for how long, at least in the first couple of scenarios now after this, but it might be all the way through, I don't know. But that's part of it. So every time you play, it could be a little different. If you let him get, you know, all of them in play, I guess, could happen. Maybe. You could be in trouble. Captain Marvel as an ally. Nice. You're playing around with leadership / aggression and 10 allies. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that seems very like creative. Like you have to approach that differently, right? Because like everyone's used to like, oh, I love these cards to mix with these guys. Like I pick a specific aspect and I build to that. But for her, trying to jam 2 together like breaks out of normal deck building constraints, right? Like I like when they add stuff like that to like living card games where like, you know, it just messes with deck building like right from the start. I always find that's neat. All 10 are Avengers. All right, let's do this one more time here. Gotta really break it up, hopefully. Okay. We'll put those in a second, but because I don't think you're supposed to do the campaign stuff till after you're done normal setup, but I could be wrong. And this should be in my deck too. I'll shuffle my deck in a sec. All right. So we got to start revealing cards until we find an. Oh, there's our environment. So our environment card to start off with is a dense forest. Got a wood trait, surge, which we ignore right now because it's set up. Forced response. After Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, take 1 indirect damage, 2 indirect damage instead if there are 5 or more delay counters on the main scheme. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Absorbing Man gains the trait of each environment in play. So he has the wood trait. I only played this guy once, so I don't know how crazy this is all gonna get, but okay, so we shuffle this back in. Let's flip this. So here's his None Shall Pass main scheme. Forced response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 delay counter here. Forced interrupt. When an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. Okay, so only 1 environment card at a time is what it's telling me, right? And if this stage is completed, the players lose the game. So this is it. This is the only main scheme we have, up to 12 threat, and we're done. So we got to pay attention to that. Got to pay attention. Your goal is to have 5 allies out at the same time. Oh yeah, with that card that gives the it breaks the ally limit, right? For if you have Avengers or whatever. Yeah, so the first way people will build Spider-Woman is low cost, play multiple aspects per turn, then ready her more than once per turn. Oh. You can regularly be a 4/4/4. Wow. All right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, she didn't really get high on her poll for me to play her yet, so maybe a little bit before we see Spider-Woman on the channel. But I do want to try her now. I might play her some low-key secret games off on the side. Not on stream. Try her out. So post those decks, Mike. If you find a wicked Spider-Woman deck, post it online. Post it on Marvel CDB. I'll check it out. Drop it in the comments below later after the video or whatever, and yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. All right. So, yeah. Oh yeah, shoot. We got to put these in. These environmental weapons are now in the deck. So hopefully he does not see the +1 retaliate, or gets retaliate 1 or whatever, very early in the game. But knowing my luck, I'll cut the deck right here. It's probably right on top, but that's how we'll roll. Invocation deck. Do some shuffling on it. Very awkward shuffling a 5-card deck. That's what we do. All right, so let's shuffle this guy better. So we have. Oh yeah. I think we set up first, right? Like we shuffle our deck with that upgrade card in it, and then the setup of the campaign, pretty sure happens after, right? Yeah, they're included in your deck. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it says set up the scenario. Play a scenario in campaign mode, set up the scenario as per normal rules of the game, then follow that scenario setup instructions in the order in which they're listed in the campaign instructions. The campaign instructions for this one are each player searches their deck for all cards with the setup keyword and puts them into play. So I think we do this first, we mulligan and all that business, and then we search our deck if we don't have the setup card in hand. Pretty sure. Yeah, Sergio, got the experimental weapons are in there. Thank you for that. Hey Reese, how's it going? Morning. Morning. Doing okay. We're doing okay. How are you, Reese? How are you doing today? Mike, I'm no expert either, as you can see. It's all good. All good. You have time. I won't be playing Spider-Woman for a while, so figure the deck out. Let me know later, even a couple weeks from now, even if you have something that you want me to try out, like let me know. No rush on that for sure. Oh, I like drawing lots of cards though. All right. So let's draw our 6 cards. This searching our deck for any card we want is kind of nice. Goliath. This guy's from the new set, right? From Rise of the Red Skull. Goliath gets +4 attack. You can trigger an action on this guy. I like the way he's got 4 damage, but he's got this ability you can fire off, right? And he gets +4 till the end of the phase attack. But then at the end of the phase, you have to discard him. So it's like his health doesn't really matter. And if you attack with his regular attack, he hurts himself like even faster. So like how I would think you play this guy is like put him into play, thwart with him a couple times, and then do a smashy smash with an attack, assuming he's not already dead. You think it goes into play right away? Yeah, that's why I was confused. Because like, yeah. So we have campaign setup instructions right here, right? Setup. Each player searches their deck for all cards with the setup keyword, puts it into play, and then shuffle each experimental attachment. That's why I kept the attachments out, because if you look in the book here, when it talks about here, it's like to play a scenario in campaign mode, set up the scenario as per normal rules of the game. So I think that means set up the villain, do the scheme stuff, draw your cards, mulligan, do your hero setup, and then it says, then follow that scenario's setup instructions in the order in which they are listed in the campaign instructions. So based on that means I should have it already in my deck, because that's where those cards go. I do normal setup, like this is part of normal setup, right? And then I mulligan, then I search my deck for that setup card. I don't know, that's just how I would take it. I know I messed that stuff up before. Setup. A card with the setup keyword begins the game in play. Yeah, see right there, that tells me put it into play. But if I'm following campaign rules, that kind of contradicts that, right? This is saying like, do this setup after regular setup. I don't know. I'll grab it though. I'll just put it in play. Because that's how I would think it would work too, right? That makes sense. Where is it? Did I pass it? There it is. Yeah, it's just like, what's the timing on that though? That's the only thing. It's like kind of contradicts itself in the rule book. Like, what is the rules different if you're playing campaign or not playing campaign? I'm not sure. All right, so we got it out. I shuffled up just to get us going there. All right, so I kind of want to keep Magical Studies, because that's like a great card to go find what we need while we're in Alter Ego side. And I don't know what we would go grab. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. All right. Goliath is amazing. Okay. Try to get him into play right away, or do we not care? What's the hell? We're starting out on 14 hit points for the boss. We're starting out on 10. Yeah, we're 10. And I don't know about this whole jam here. Oh, this guy sticks around for a bit probably, right? 5 health. Tally at 1, US agent. Mystic to get cloak. Yeah. Dump the get readies now. Yeah. Kind of think I'm dumping all this. And this. Yep. I'm going aggressive. Okay. 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 All right. So starting us off here. Oh yeah, we need to see what our top thing is. Oh, we got the vapors right away, so we'll just toss that one off, right? With this ability, once per phase. Grab the top card. What's the next one? The 7 Rings of Ragador. Give up to 3 characters each tough status cards. Okay, so that might be more helpful in this one. since he's not rocking piercing like Crossbones. Okay. What am I trying to like? I like kind of want to play Nick Fury, but like Wong was super powerful having him right away. Yeah, I know it's tough choice for sure. And like if I want to search for the cloak, maybe let me think here. Yeah, this is a little rough. That's okay. So my resource cards are all hanging out in there still. This guy starts with attack of 2. I want to be on the other side. You know what? Think there's like a 1-cost card we go grab. Don't need the invitation one. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to play Nick Fury is what I'm thinking, and just draw and see what happens. Maybe I'll draw into a resource card, help me play Wong. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just get Nick Fury out. He can take a hit for me too, so I don't take any damage right away. Kind of help me get stable, hopefully. But we'll see. So let's throw these away. Play Nick Fury. You don't need a flip yet, right? I don't know why we wouldn't, but we'll see what we draw. So Nick Fury's going to come in, draws 3 cards. No, get the resources, but we have enough to play Wong though. Oh, we do. Oh, we have the Honorary Avenger. Oh, this starts with 2 threat on it too, by the way. I forgot that. I'm sorry. That there. So 10 more and we're done. Ugh. We gotta be quick, right? Because he builds up these counters. Delay encounters. Or counters on them. Okay. There goes Cloak. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna play Wong. But yeah, the Cloak, hopefully we draw into it on a turn where soon, but we'll see. We're plowing through our deck fast, so let's just play Wong, because he's cooler than Black Knight, I guess. We're gonna do that. So now I can't throw the tough stats cards out, that's fine. Let's attack with Wong. Take 2. Let's attack with Nick Fury. And let's just thwart with Doctor Strange. That's what I'm going to do. Use ability to flip invocation. Why? Oh, for this guy? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I forgot. Yep, I was being dumb. You were correct. That's a better play. Definitely better play. We'll put 2 back on this guy. Yeah, because we don't want to keep that there. You're correct. And that's before I attack with Doctor Strange. I probably remove threat. Yeah. Let's rewind. I see. Put him back to 14. Yeah, because this could change what I do with Doctor Strange. Yeah, sorry. I'm being a noob. Yeah, because this could be better. Confuse the villain and remove 4 threat from the scheme. Not the free one, so we can't do anything different. So let's just continue with what we did, right? So smash this guy down to 12 and then remove 2 threat. Is that cool? Everyone cool with that? I forgot, yeah, cycling this, like, I need to do the cycling right away. What I get stuck on, because I never played with this guy before, really, I need to cycle so I see a different invocation card, because that could change your whole play of the whole turn. So I need to start doing that more, is really get used to this deck. I'm used to it kind of sitting there, and like I kind of try to play it at the right time. But this deck that I'm playing today is like all about cycling this, and I need to focus on that. Oh yeah, there's great cards coming. There are great cards coming. So we got rid of the choose a status card. We got rid of the the tough cards. Next is confused. Then we have the draw 3 and the deal 7 damage one, right? So okay, let's draw our cards. We get 5 cards. There's the cloak. There's the cloak. Oh, and the +1 hand size. Okay, ready these guys up. And we are going to put 1 threat here, 1 delay counter. We don't want to undefend it. We'll have Nick Fury defend. And it is 2 attack, and this says put this card into play, which now is a metal. This gets discarded. It says after absorbing man makes an undefended attack against you, discard 1 resource icon from your hand. 2 resource icons instead if there are 5 or more delay encounters on the main scheme. Ooh. Okay, so this guy takes 2. He's done. An encounter card. Advance. So he's gonna scheme. I don't have any of the cancel treachery stuff. So he's gonna scheme for 1 + 1. 2. Okay. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Okay. Now. I don't know. I don't know what I'd prioritize here. I like having more cards in hand, but also readying up Doctor Strange, readying him up over and over again is like pretty wonky. You know what I do? I probably put this into play because this resource wise will help us get this into play and like not hold other cards for so long. I really the cloak first. Man, I extra cards. Love extra cards. Cloak. Okay. Cloak it is. I'm sorry. All right, we're cloaking it up. Yeah, we'll cloak it up. So let's throw away. Maybe we could get into the card draw, right? Yeah, let's try that. Hold on. Let's not be dumb. Let's maybe we get the card draw on the next card, right? If we discard with this guy. Yeah, Joshua's on the same mind wave if I'm doing this right? If I exhaust this guy, we discard the scheme thing. Even though there's lots of scheme there, I probably should use images of icon now, but I'll throw this here. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yes. All right. Well, now I just exhaust this guy. Get rid of this one. Draw 3 cards. Living the dream over here. Living the dream. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Bingo. Yeah. Yes, Ryan. We got there, Ryan. We got there. It took a little bit. I cooked that one up myself, though. And then I look up and I see the chat's getting in on it, too. That's awesome. Okay, so let's get all the goodies in that we can. So strength for a cloak. Energy for an eye. And then we'll exhaust eye and sky cycle, I guess. What's sky cycle? Attached to an Avenger ally. Oh, wow. This guy's not Avenger, though. Now let's just toss it. And we'll get this into play. What else can we do? Let's, oh, these can pay for this, right? So let's ready up Doctor Strange. And exhaust him again, right? And we'll pay the 2 resources to fire off this card. And we'll stun this jerk face. And deal 7 damage down to 5. Got it? All right, we got it. And then we shuffle this up now, right? Oh, nice. Okay, the card draw one on top. Oh, let's draw our cards first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because we have Sorcerer Supreme now. My favorite non-Doctor Strange card in the Doctor Strange deck. Good, good. Okay, so here we go. Another threat. Another delay counter. This guy goes to attack, but the stun goes away. And this. Treachery cancel. Okay, we have a treachery cancel in case this is horrible. When revealed, we are in hero. Take 3 indirect damage, 4 indirect damage instead if Absorbing Man has the metal trait, which he does. He has the metal trait. So we could take 4 indirect. I haven't lost any, but why not cancel it, right? When we have this card in hand, unless we need it for resources. But we have a genius. I think we're okay. I think we try. Hold on, let's see. I want to try to play an Astral Protection and a Magic Blast, but we also have card draw. So, like, I think we're good. Let's just do it, right? I'll just toss away an Astral Protection to pay for Protective Ward. When a treachery is revealed from the counter deck, cancel all its effects and discard it. GTFO, Steel Kick. Long as MVP. Yeah, cycling this deck is kind of silly. And I wasn't doing that with the first deck I was playing Doctor Strange with. But, yeah. Okay. Our turn, right? Let's start by drawing 3 cards. Okay. Vapors of Valtor, status card. That's okay. We have Wong, right? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, this is silly. There it is. The attack was 7 and stun again. This is nuts. All right, the cycling the invocation deck. Yeah, that's broken. That's not how I was playing the last deck I was playing. This deck is silly. Okay, so far, but with your guys' help, of course. All right, so let's do. What are we trying to do here? We might as well ready Doctor Strange. That's for sure happening. Wanted to do this card. Astral Protection. Choose a scheme. Remove 3 threat from that scheme and look at the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon on that card, remove 1 additional threat from the chosen scheme. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let's remove 3. And look at the top card. So you even get knowledge out of this, right? It just goes right back. So we get to remove 2 more. Oh, this is coming again. Steel Kick again. All right, so this is gone. Right. Okay, we're gonna exhaust 1. Oh man, this card I love too, but we're never going to the other side, right? So we'll toss this. We're gonna try not to. That's 2 resources. 3 resources. We're gonna play this Magic Blast. So this is gonna deal 5 damage to that enemy. And discard the top card of your deck. Mental. So it'll also confuse him. So he's confused. And he's boom, down to 0. So this is gone. Absorbing Man gains a trait of each environment in play. When revealed, if super absorbing power is in play, deal 1 encounter card to each player. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for super absorbing power and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck if it was searched this way. Absorbing power. We've seen that one. Oh, that's a side scheme, right? I think. Super absorbing power. Side scheme. Absorbing Man gets the ice, metal, stone, and wood traits. That's cool. I don't know who's Absorbing Man. What's he from? Like whose comics is he from? I don't remember him at all. I like the way they're picking these like abstract ones, and I don't think he's in any of the movies that I've seen, right? But what comics? Which comic line is he from? Fantastic Four. Okay, yeah, I've never been really into Fantastic Four at all. Is he in any of the 27 Fantastic Four reboots, Jim? I know they like reboot that series. Like Fox always like tries to make Fantastic Four work, and it just never does. Yeah, they're your fave. They're cool. Like I like the idea of them. It's just in the movies, right? They come out with Fantastic Four movies, and they never feel that great. But it's because I think they're always done by Fox, right? Thought he originated in Thor. Appeared in 1965 against Thor, says Mike. Yeah, some villains appear in certain people's like comic books, and then they move on and like use them as a main villain going forward in like some other heroes comics or whatever. I find that's what happens quite a bit. Okay, now we're gonna use Power of Leadership to play Squirrel Girl. I think, do we do everything? Oh, we gotta put new health, 15. 15. Okay, anything else here? Okay, this needs 3 on it. Gonna get rid of. Or do I use this just to hit him and stun him? Probably do that, right? I don't need Squirrel Girl, really. If he's not attacking me, I still have Wong who hasn't taken a single hit yet. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him. Because I just saw this card go by. If I knew this card was still coming, I would love to leave this on the top, fire this off, and then fire it again. But it's okay. We'll fire this one off, stun him, Stone Cold style, give him a stunner, and hit him for 7. Down to 8. This guy feels a little bit like this whole, like he sucks at attacking. He feels kind of like Captain Marvel, right? She's the one where like you build up on that card, those tokens, and then you kind of do like a big attack every so often. Spider-Man's a little bit like that, isn't he too? Well, he's got the retaliate damage though, so it's a little different, but feels kind of that playstyle where you're just like you're doing big hits and then like a little bit of time and another big hit, like but like dealing with many minions. I see might be a problem with this guy, which I guess is good. We got laser cannon maybe. So we got the tough status card 1. All right, so that is our turn. Let's draw 6 cards. Oh, there it is. Oh, damn it. I thought we already saw one before. But yeah, that sucks. Well, maybe we get it shuffled around. What's left, actually? The confused one's after this one. Yeah, I thought I'd already seen one, but I was last game, I think. Yeah. I thought there was already one in the discard pile beyond that. All right. Okay, let's ready up. Okay. So this nothing. This threat. Another delay token. He goes to attack. Stun goes away. And encounter card. Hydra Soldier. He's got guard. When defeated, deal the engaged player an encounter card. So I can't attack him until I've dealt with this guy, right? While the minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain, but I can deal him damage still, right? From like this card. This card gets around guard, I assume, right? Using deal damage, because it's not an attack. This guard only blocks attacks, right? Pretty sure, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Okay. How's this turn working here? I mean, could get rid of this. Maria Hill card draw. Yep. I'm gonna Maria Hill just to draw a card, actually. Let's see. And we'll get her in. She can take a punch. Yeah. Dangerous play, I draw a card. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Toss an Avenger to Ready Avenger. She's not an Avenger. So these Earth's Mightiest Heroes aren't working for me today. Right now, that's, yeah. Okay, what's the biggest deal right here? I kind of feel like that's a problem, but not really. I feel like this guy is a little annoying. But like we could hit the boss for 1, 2, 3, 4, and ready him in 5. Put some 3 away. But we can't do that until this guy's out of the way. So based on that, oh, we could also have boosted up guy's attack. Oh. Oh, card draw shenanigans. Let's I think we're gonna attack. Let's just get this guy to play, I think, right? How do we do this? Let's do the tough status card thing first, maybe. We exhaust this. And we'll just get rid of one of these. And we'll give all 3 of these guys tough status cards, I guess. That cool, but still kind of neat. And then the last one, yeah, it's to confuse the villain and remove 4 threat. Okay, let's ready up Doctor Strange. Now, let's attack. We'll get rid of this tough, right? It gets hit. Yeah, when they go to take the damage from the consequential, right? That stops that. So hit for 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's kind of lame. We'll just get rid of this guy. I don't know. That's super lame. Super lame, but I feel like they didn't get any damage on them. I got rid of a card off the top. I wish I should have done more, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna. It's still fire this off, right? So, yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of Earth's Mightiest Heroes to pay for this. We're gonna confuse the villain. He's already confused. We're gonna remove from this 4 from here. Get rid of that thing. Oh, I forgot I have this resource too. Shoot. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, this will go away at the end of the turn. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. We could just discard, right? I'm just gonna discard this. I'm gonna hold this though. I'm gonna hold the cancel. We'll draw. Shuffle. We'll get ourselves another encounter card. Yeah, I should have yeah, you're right. I should have played the give Doctor Strange the extra. I forgot about this resource. So I could have done that turn where I give him a boost in stats. And I probably could have done it better where like I hold the card that I fired this off with. I use Doctor Strange to fire this card off, remove the threat there. Or Maria could have done the threat removal and then Doctor Strange could have attacked with more damage. Yeah, I definitely misplayed that for sure. But I'll just roll with it. I don't know. Okay. So, and the reason I kept this protective ward because we're getting extra encounter cards, so like maybe we can stop one of like a bad treachery. Okay, so his turn, right? Gets one of these. Another one of these. He's attacking, but we're gonna defend with Maria. So he's attacking for 2. Plus 2 more. Oh, I like seeing that as a boost card. Oh yeah. Alright, see you, Maria. Boom. And then encounter card. And the first one. Avalanche! Side scheme. When revealed, each player must choose to either spend an energy resource or take 2 indirect damage. 3 instead if there's 5 or more delay counters. There's only 4. So, 2 indirect. I don't even have that resource. Oh, I have a wild. I'll take 2 indirect. Yeah, I'll just take 2 indirect on Doctor Strange. I'll go to 8. Okay. Next one. Here we go. Treachery. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If Absorbing Man has the wood trait, he does not have the wood trait. He's got metal. So I have to discard 1 card at random from your hand. If Absorbing Man has a wood trait, discard 1 card you control. So it's only 1 card, but I don't really have great stuff here. I mean, Goliath would be nice. Do I just waste the resource? Probably. He has all traits? Where? You have all traits now. I think he just has metal. I got rid of that other one. I got rid of this one. This one's gone, right? This one would have gave him all traits, but yeah, I got rid of that one. I got rid of that one for this kind of reason. I just thought it would be bad news. Okay, so we'll just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just get rid of it. We'll just cancel it. Whatever. At least I get to choose the card that goes. That's fine. Okay. Now you hit the guy for 8. Definitely don't want that here anymore. So let's get this guy into play, right? Goliath. You have Honorary Avenger though, but we lost all those other cards that make that helpful. Vision, Goliath, +4 attack. So he would hit for 5, 6, 7, 8. We got it right. If we play this guy, I think. So here you go. 4 cards. Goliath's into play. Okay. There's nothing stopping me, I see. So I'm going to do the action. He gets +4. End of the phase. So he's going to hit for 5. Taking the boss down to 3. Right? And then Wong. Oh, yeah, he gets 2 indirects for now. Wong will hit for 2. And Doctor Strange will just hit for 1. Woo! We're done. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, Goliath's wicked. Yeah, that's cool. I thought it'd be bad, like paying 4 for a guy who's like for 5 damage. But I mean, if you get him out and he thwarts for you a little bit first, like then it's really worth it. But there he came in clutch in like the final finisher play. Like that's cool. I like it. I like it. But yeah, that was different game. Like we got some of our setup cards there. That was good. We got the Wong and the cloak and the card draw. That was definitely different setup than I usually get. For the win. Hey, Dale. Yeah, Wong is like, man, before this, I didn't play Wong ever when I was playing with Doctor Strange for like the, 5 or 6 or whatever practice games I did before starting the stream today. I never really put him into play because like when he came in, he always had other stuff in hand that I was just prioritizing. But now I see especially with this deck with the cycling of the invocation deck is pretty crazy. All right, so let's continue on. We can do another one, I think, today. So let's clean this one up. Okay. Go that. So we're gonna get rid of all this. And this goes here. This goes here. We only have one of these. And do some sort. Oh, experimental weapons. Don't forget those. Don't forget those. For patrol. Night patrol. Okay. This guy's gone. Okay. What do we need for Taskmaster? Oh, actually, let's see what happens with our victory, right? See what happens with the victory. All right, victory for this scenario says record the number of delay encounters on the main. Oh, I have 4, right? Yeah, 4. Good thing I didn't clean those up yet. Yeah, we have 4. They're still here. They're still here. I didn't clean those up. So we got to record that in the campaign log. Let's do that right now. Where was this? Our tech upgrade. What do we take again? Laser cannon. Oh, I can't. Cannon. And then what was the other one? Experimental weapons. We have energy shield, exosuit. I don't know. Exosuit. Okay. And number of delay counters. So that's going to punish us later, I guess. 4. Okay. And now we need each player. So you guys can help me here. Each player may choose one of the basic condition upgrades, which I have here. All right. Okay. We also have these basic upgrades that came in the pack, or in the expansion, to use with the campaign. We can choose one of these. So we have basic thwart upgrade. This one gets you plus, it's permanent, so it doesn't leave play ever. It's a setup card, you get it right away. We get plus 2 hit points. Your hero gets plus 1 thwart. So that's one option. We have this one, plus 3 hit points and plus 1 defense. So basic defense upgrade. So if we want to be more defensive, I think I've only defended once so far today, but it's an option. This one, you get 4 hit points extra. Wow. And your alter ego gets plus 1 recovery. So you get extra hit points and then you can heal better. And then we get Spider-Man flying across here with a foot in the face. You get plus 1 hit point. Your hero gets plus 1 attack for a basic attack upgrade. So vote in the chat what you would pick. I know what I would pick, but we'll go with what you guys want to choose. Do we want extra thwart, defense, recovery, or attack? And actually, hit point value wise, you get only 1 hit point from the attack, 2 hit points with the thwart, 3 hit points with the defense, 4 hit points with the recovery. So you could just go, I think, based on hit points alone. Like if you want to just like, you know, get punched a little more and not have to heal, just going with the plus 4 hit points, I could see that being an argument. What do we want? Oh, thwart. Everyone wants thwart. Dale says recovery or thwart. So the thwart is plus 2 hit points and thwart. That is the one I would pick too. That's the one I picked when I was playing earlier, just goofing around. Web thingy, it's what you want. It doesn't have to be what's best. It's what you guys want to see me play with today. So if you want to stick me with something you would never choose, by all means, throw it in the chat. I'm playing casual for the lulz. It's all good. This is not hardcore. It's all good. Whatever. I'll try whatever. I don't care. Trolling is allowed. I troll you guys all the time. You guys can troll me. It's all good. It's all good. Recovery's the best art. Yeah, that's... Oh, man, look at that. That is awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. That's the one of Miss Marvel, just like, you know, playing on her phone while she's like punching a bank robber like behind her. That's cool too. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's not go there. Recon trolling. Okay, so we're going with the thwart. We're going with the thwart. That's got the most votes. We're going with the thwart. Okay, so these will go away. Throw those back in the box. Now we need record that. That was basic thwart upgrade. Let's just put thwart. Okay. All right. Phew, I'm glad that's done. Truly, that was a glorious battle. Like, FFG never puts like high quality PDFs online, so like this is super grainy and I'm sorry. Hey, what was that? I have no idea. Let's get back to base and find out what's going on. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Uh-oh, Hydra symbol on there. If you're seeing that Hydra somehow stole our tower, then yeah. What's that say? Hathoum! We're hit, we're going down. Ah, boom, no more Avengers. Let's go make sure they're done for, boys. Let's get them, boys. So Taskmaster's taking us out of the sky. Scenario 3 is Taskmaster. With Absorbing Man in S.H.I.E.L.D. custody and Madame Hydra in the wind, you are flying back to tell the Avengers to plan your next move when all reality is changed in a flash of yellow light. When you reach New York City, you are shocked to find Avengers Tower emblazoned with Hydra banner. Like, how did they get that manufactured so quickly? Like, didn't they have to like move in and like get it measured the side of the building? They have to like place an order with a company to get that custom made. Sure, it gets manufactured somewhere else, and then they have to like fly it in pieces, put it on the side. Like, that's a lot of work on a tall building like that. So I don't know. I'm just feeling like this isn't too realistic. I don't know. Just kidding. Oh, they changed it with the Reality Stone. Okay, that's the comic answer. That got it right there. I was trying to be funny, but you got me. But before you can process what has happened, an explosion rocks your Quinjet, and you crash land in the city. On the ground, you find that all of New York is under Hydra rule. Anti-hero propaganda is plastered on every corner, and squads of Hydra soldiers patrol the streets. They are led by the notorious Taskmaster, Hydra's new chief of police. He is going door to door, hunting down heroes and locking them up. He fired the surface-to-air missile that brought you down, and now he is searching for you. So, we need... Oh, I didn't pull out Taskmaster. Taskmaster. Not Zola. Need Zola stuff. Just Taskmaster. I played Taskmaster one time yesterday. I was goofing around with a different deck though. Don't really remember what he did. But anyways, so we'll set this guy up. Taskmaster. He's coming with hunting down heroes. We need the Taskmaster set. What is this? Oh yeah, got some allies on the side. We'll look at that in a sec. Hydra Patrol set. Well, that's right here. Same one we just had. For our obligation. Standard set and Weapon Master set. Weapon Master. Okay. Weapon Master. We need the experimental weapons still. I'm gonna put those in right now if we do. I don't care. Yes. Experimental, search experimental, shuffle each experimental attachment recorded in the campaign log into the counter deck. I do like that, the way to kind of add these to kind of spice it up every time, but it's like, if you don't see them, And it's like whatever, but it is kind of cool. They kind of like follow along with the story a little bit. Okay, and anything else special here? And we start with the setup stuff in play. That's it. So this is here, and this should be flipped, and master stuff, all Taskmaster for sure. Okay, let's shuffle this up. Okay. Yeah, if so I know you guys keep saying like Doctor Strange is OP, and like again, I didn't pick him. He was on a poll with 4 other heroes, and he's who won. I'm glad I get to play him though. He is cool. Like I'm glad he was picked. He's fun to play. I'm having a blast. And he was fun to like learn and figure out and stuff. But I do plan on playing this Rise of the Red Skull more times with different heroes and different decks and stuff. Also, we can do 2-player or 3-player we might do on the channel. Definitely 2-player I plan to do, where we play through the Rise of the Red Skull with 2 players, and we'll pick 2 heroes, and we'll let the patrons vote on which heroes we play with and stuff. But yeah, so if Doctor Strange is like really has no issue taking down all 5 of these guys, gotta go to expert, stand to. What is expert? What is the difference? Like, you're saying expert in campaign, or just expert like throw in the expert set, or is that part of doing expert campaign? I never even read the expert rules because I'm still like trying to get back into Marvel Champions here. Expert campaign. Nope, not here. On here. Expert campaign. Players who want a more challenging campaign experience. The Rise of Red Soul expansion comes with everything you need to play an expert campaign. The rules for alternate play format are found on page 17. Oh, okay. I haven't read this before. Expert campaign rules. Comes with everything you need to play an expert campaign. Expert campaign set. Oh, it has its own cards. Oh, I didn't look at all these because I never. Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember when I unboxed this like a few weeks ago. I just threw this behind the villain stuff. There's different sets? Okay, that's cool. Alright, that's cool. Sorry guys, I didn't realize that was what it involved. There are 4 encounter sets labeled Expert Campaign Set. Each set contains the same 4 obligation cards with player card backs. These cards can be added to a player's deck during a campaign. At the beginning of a campaign, each player is assigned a number from 1 to 4 in the campaign log. Each expert campaign set is also numbered from 1 to 4. When a player is instructed to add a card from their expert encounter set to their deck, they must take a card from the set that matches their player number. Okay. What do they do? Campaign set 1. Martial law. Are they different? Oh no, they're the same like 4 cards. Just mixed around, right? Yeah. Martial law, your hand size is reduced by 1. Oh man. Okay, we found the scars in the campaign. I get it. So when you play normal mode, you only have boons, no scars. But when you play expert, it's like a normal campaign game where you have like negatives and positives. Okay. I wish I knew that's all it was. Yeah, I see why you guys always say start with expert. Okay. Persistent damage. While playing with Rise of the Red Skull campaign at expert level, each player must record their remaining hit points in the campaign log after they win a game. This determines each player's starting hit points for the next scenario. If a player's remaining hit point value is higher than their base hit point value, record their base hit point value in the campaign log instead. Setup instructions for each scenario offers players the opportunity to restore their identity to their full hit point value by adding an obligation. Okay. So you add one of these to get back to full health. If a player is defeated during a scenario that their teammates go on to win, the defeated player does not participate in any of the victory steps for that scenario. Okay. However, they can rejoin their teammates for the next scenario by adding an obligation. Oh, okay, that's... Now see, this is more creative. They should have done this in just normal mode. This should be part of the standard campaign. See, I'm ripping on the campaign mode being lame and boring and like wasn't very creative. It doesn't even have standard stuff, but this is more standard stuff. Ah, failed opportunity. Yeah, they should just include this by default. And then maybe just have some worse versions of things for expert. Yeah, this stuff should have been in the base mechanics of the game, giving you negatives, maybe ones that don't hurt you as much and stuff, but... Okay, I see. All right. Ah, damn. Okay, next time we play, I'll do this for sure. Yeah, I like that better, like carrying your health forward and stuff. I think that's neat, because it adds more of that stress, right? Like, you're in a scenario and you're like, man, do I defend right now? I'll just take a few hits. But it's like, if those hits are going to infect your next scenario, that's what I look for in campaign play, is making it more like a little bit more stress of what's going to carry forward, and like building up my hero. And even if it's being hurt, like I love stuff like changing every time you play. It's like different. Ah, that's too bad. Okay. Let's see. A horrible. Yeah, there's just, I don't even want to read the rest of them right now. I want to be surprised later. Dale's saying, I think you could play standard villains with expert campaign, or go expert villain with expert campaign. Expert, the way to go. Yeah, I don't know if, like, do you have to mix in the expert cards into the deck? Does it tell you that for each guy? So expert campaign only, record your remaining hit points. Okay. This one says expert campaign only, set each player's hit points to the remaining hit point value. Yeah. And then expert campaign only, each player may add one random obligation card to their expert campaign set to reset to full. Then it says expert campaign only, record each identity's remaining hit points. The campaign log. Okay. Okay. And here, we're on Taskmaster. Set each player's hit points. Okay. Each player may add one random obligation. Okay. And then record at the end. Okay, it's just the same thing, doing that over and over again. Yeah, it doesn't say about putting the expert stuff into the villain deck, right? Do villain expert you put for expert cards? Doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, okay, Dale. That's what I thought. Expert campaign and expert villain are two separate things. And that's why I didn't do expert right away. I thought, I'm not going to do expert campaign because, like, I know the villains on expert mode are, like, ridiculous sometimes. And especially when I'm just getting back into Marvel Champions after months away from it. I didn't want to deal with that right away. But I wish I realized the expert was different for the campaign, because then I would have probably just played with that to start. That's my bad. But we'll do it again. We'll play this again for sure. So it's all good. No worries. Just one playthrough. Okay. So let's get into setting up for this guy. Okay, so I don't know. I shuffle this up more. Yeah, sorry guys, at the start, people were like, yeah, you should be playing on expert campaign. I thought it meant something different, and I'm sorry about that. I should have read all of it. I just thought, I'm not ready for that yet. But hurry, Kang is coming. No, Mike, I'm okay with not keeping up with what's coming out. I'm okay with playing Marvel Champions. Like, I'll play with Kang later. It's all good. I was waiting so long for this that I plan on just playing around with this. Like, I like this whole little campaign thing. And I want to try heroes with these villains and stuff, and try out the expert campaign. And I still haven't played, like I said, I haven't played with Black Widow, I haven't played with Spider-Woman, I haven't played with Hawkeye, I haven't played with Hulk. So I want to play around with them too. I guess I could use Kang to, like, fool around with them too, to try out on Kang. But yeah, that's the thing. I like look forward to this so much. Yeah, there's so many hours of playing this box. I just want to, like, enjoy it. I'm in no rush. Like, I know there's other packs coming, like Ant-Man and Wasp and whatever. I'll get to them eventually. I can't keep up. Like, I have so many other games I play and so many other things I got to do. It's like, it's hard to keep up with it. Even if it just comes out once a month. I have trouble keeping up with LCGs. I've always been that way. Except for competitive ones. I'm forced to keep up with them, but even so, like, it was still tough. Okay, let's just do this one more time. Yeah, put the obligation in there, right? Okay, that's there. Okay, let's find out what Taskmaster is all about here. Okay. So we have setup for Taskmaster. Set each captive ally aside out of play. Search the encounter deck for Hydra Patrol and put it into play. Shuffle. I should have read that first. So allies. We have Shang-Chi, White Tiger, Elektra, and Moon Knight. And these are allies that are captive. And they're just sitting out here chilling. So we'll throw these kind of up out of the way. For now. I don't know, maybe. Okay. And then we'll find Hydra Patrol. Oh, right here. Hydra Patrol, 2 threat. Okay. Oh, Brass Birmingham. That's a game I want. It's just like, it looks like a great game mechanically I would love to play, but like the theme of it just feels like it's something that'd be hard, like, to interest players in my play group. But it seems like a cool game though. Especially with the upgraded like clay chips and stuff that I saw Sakabra sharing in the Discord. Talking about that, I went and looked them up. I'm like, man, those are beautiful. All right. Okay. Do we do our deck? I don't think. You don't like shipping iron and coal? I know. It sounds like such an attractive theme, I know. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like a deep strategy game. It's like you need to find some hardcore players that want to play it often, and like, yeah, that's my understanding of looking into it. Oh man, Dale says my shelf of shame is almost as large as my games I play. I need help. Yeah, that's like, but Dale, you play like the lifestyle games, like Aeon's End and Marvel Champions. These games, like, they're meant to be like a hobby within the hobby. So you could just play Marvel Champions, like, especially if FFG's on point, releasing a pack a month. You have constant content flow, and you got to keep up with it, right? And it gets worse as the card pool grows. I know from playing LCGs in the past and trying to keep up with them. And I used to try to keep up with a competitive LCG and at least one cooperative LCG and 2 competitive at the same time. I wasn't able to touch any games. Like, I'd have Kickstarter showing up, or I wouldn't even pay attention to any other games. I'd be super consumed with like a competitive game or 2 and going to tournaments and preparing. And then when I actually had time to relax and play with other players who didn't play competitively, I'd be trying to keep up with like Lord of the Rings LCG, and it just gets so overwhelming. Like, even if you're trying to keep up with podcasts and reading articles and following the meta of 3 games or 2 games or even 1 game at a time, it's a challenge. It's like a whole hobby within itself. So if you're playing Marvel Champions all the time, yeah, that's the thing. If you're playing Marvel Champions all the time, that's a game that literally could take up like 90% of your gaming time probably, because it's a lifestyle game. And that's what's hard. Like, I want to just give in. I love playing the same game over and over again. But anytime I've done that in the past on my channel, I just find like it's not enough to sustain an audience. Like, other people who don't care about that game will just leave. And then those who care about it, they already have their channels that are like more hardcore into it. So you either got to go like all in on it or just kind of leave it. So I'm just playing casual. I don't care. But like I was saying earlier, Dale, before you were here, I was like, if you guys want expert playthroughs of this campaign, because people were asking for it, I was telling them to go to your channel, Dale. Because I saw in my subscription feed, I see all the Rise of the Red Skull stuff. I'm staying away because I didn't want to be spoiled. But I saw it's like all expert. So yeah, guys, if you're in the chat, check out Dale the Casual Gamer. He's in the chat right now. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got a bunch of great playthroughs of Marvel Champions. And he's not really casual, though. That's what I said before. I made that joke. I was like, sorry guys, I'm playing casual here. If you want expert mode, go to Dale the casual game. It's not making sense to me anymore. No worries, no worries. But yeah, so just casual Marvel here. I'm gonna start doing it that way. Because if I try to stay up with this game, I'll get stressed out, and I think all other things will fall to the wayside. So I appreciate everyone who's helping in the chat. Point out my big mistakes. Yeah, Dale's business casual. Yeah. Expert in the campaign is casual. Yeah, I'm realizing that now, Mike. I didn't know that before, though. I didn't know that at the start of the stream, and I'm sorry. That makes sense now. I feel dumb for not reading the whole rulebook. I should have done it. Okay. But when you call something expert in the book, and I'm new to playing it, I'm going to ignore the expert stuff at first, and that's what I was doing. FFG shouldn't have called it expert. I don't know. They should have called it like... I don't know what the word would be for that. Complete campaign? They should have called what I'm playing starter campaign. And to play a complete campaign, use those rules in the back of the book called expert rules, but they should be called something else. Belko, yes, that's the other thing. I like to revisit other games on the channel. This is the problem. So like games like this where it's like a lifestyle game, it's like you focus on it too much. That means I have no time for other games. But yes, I am excited to get back to Spirit Island. I still want to play more of that. Too Many Bones, Cloudspire. These are games that like I want to play more of. And yes, all those games have new content coming. So when I get that new content, I'll get those back on the channel again. I have more Root stuff we got to play. Yeah, like so many things, so many games I want to get to on the channel. Not enough time. But yes, so I do what I try to do. I can't make everyone happy. That's the problem. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Here we go. So we shuffle this. Let's draw. And 6 cards, right? Yep. Okay, so remember we have +2 hit points, so let's get our proper hit points here. So 12. And Taskmaster, so what's his deal? He has 1 scheme, 2 attack, and he's a Hydra mercenary. Force response. After a player changes to hero form, okay. Yeah, so this is like with Doctor Strange, I see why this guy's not too bad, because like how often am I going to change into hero form, right? Well, at least I think not. I haven't really been. Then you discard the top card of the counter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. Okay. We got this scheme here. This is Hunting Down Heroes. This is the only scheme card. 12 per hero. Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either take 1 threat here or take 1 damage. And once this is complete, players lose the game. Oh. Okay. And I can't remove threat from here until I get rid of this crisis icon, right? Oh, I forgot about that last Hydra guy I defeated to give me an encounter card. I totally forgot. So this guy's health is 13. Okay, 13. Let's find out our top card here. Yeah, so I gotta remember these when defeated effects. I forgot it on that. I just remembered. I forgot it on that one Hydra guy I beat, which would have gave us an extra encounter card, I think. Come on, man. I feel like this is the one I get all the time. Choose a status card in play. But we can get rid of it with this guy, right? It's just like, okay. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Mike's running to Arby's. Will you win before I get back? All right, so pressure's on. He's going to Arby's. Okay, so based on this information, I mean, we do have Power of Leadership with Black Knight here. Gets an ally into play. Okay, we're gonna... I don't know. We're definitely discarding this, though, but we don't know. Yeah, I guess it's the best time for it to be there. Yeah. Okay. Keeping the mystical studies. It didn't really work out for us last time, but I'm gonna try it. Pitch these 3. Maybe 4. Six studies for my cloak. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Keeping it for the cloak. Oh, keeping Sanctum. I like that card, but it's only for, you have to have spells in your discard pile. I know I'll get that going eventually, but like right now I don't have any, so it's like feels kind of lame. But it's not a bad card. I want to try it in setup. I usually get that card set up pretty early, and it's good for an extra card, so we can try that. Yeah, I'll just get rid of all of Yeah, I'll keep the power of leadership. Maybe we'll draw into another cheaper ally. I don't know. That's probably bad. I'm gonna do that. Oh, there's the cloak. There's Hawkeye. And Genius. Okay. I'm okay with all that. I'm okay with all that. That's good, I think. Yeah. Maybe we get Hawkeye into play. Okay. So let's discard this card. What do we get? Oh, we got the Punchy Punch one. Crimson Bands. Is there a spell? Did we throw a spell in here? No, we didn't. We didn't have any, right? Yeah, I would mulligan a spell if I had to do with the Sanctum right away, but yeah, I think I'm gonna say no to the Sanctum. Or say no to something. Well, we're for sure putting the cloak in play. Like that's a number 1. We're doing that. We'll do it with Genius. Okay. Nothing here, right? We're just gonna flip. But I don't think I'm gonna do the Sanctum. That's not happening this turn anyway. Do I put Hawkeye into play? Or do I search for something like get Wong and then just put Wong into play with these 3 cards? No, I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough for that. You get Eye with the Mystic. Could I afford the Eye? So if I spend, I could. Yeah, I was thinking that too, is getting the Eye going, right? I would have to spend 1 for that, draw the Eye, and then I would have enough to get into play. Yeah, I'm going for the Eye. Or the one with the extra cards. No, I'm going for the one with the extra cards. Yeah. Okay, so let's throw this away, play the studies, and we can search your discard pile if we're allowed to get that one. Is it a Doctor Strange card? Does it count as one? It just has to be traded, right? Or no? Oh, that's not a Doctor Strange card. Yeah, it's not a Doctor Strange card. I thought it had the trade, but it's a mystic thing. It's a mystic thing. Never mind. Never mind. All right, where's the eyeball? We need the eyeball. Oh, resources. Mystic Eye. Okay. We get the encounter card for damage. 0. Yeah, that's true. Ugh. Oh yeah, right here. Where is it? After a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to number of boost icons. No boost icons. Yeah. Yeah, no boost icons. Just a pretty little star. Pretty little star. Pretty little star. Okay. And then we'll just throw these guys away to pay for this. I don't know. I mean, we could have stunned the villain instead, actually. Because we wouldn't have enough to pay for this. Let's do this. Let's do the Crimson Bands, right? Yeah, let's pay for that with this. And we'll stun. And do 7 damage. Down to 6, right? 6, 6, 6. Next is, the card draw. That's my favorite one, I think. And I'll hold this. I'll hold this. Yeah. Yeah, keeping Hawkeye in hand, that is another way to go too. But I don't know. I want to get this into play, I think. Yeah, I'm trying some different stuff here. Let's ready up the good old dock. And let's draw. And what do we get next? 7 rings. 7 rings. I wish I held Hawkeye in hand. Okay. I do want to get an ally and play really bad. But yeah, let's do that. Let's just toss these 2. Put in this. And we'll hold. Or I can still do the tough cards. Nah. Okay, I'll hold this. And the resource will just... Yeah, I can't do this anymore anyway. Yeah, okay. We'll stop. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There it is. Sorcerer Supreme. Alright, ready up. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of this too. Forgot about that. So this one... After the villain, step 1, each hero in hero form must choose to either put 1 threat here or take 1 damage. I'll take 1 damage. This guy's stunned. And we get an counter card. Oh, I got an experimental weapon. I have to spend energy, mental, or physical resource to discard this card. That is... Got +1 scheme, +1 attack now. Ugh. Ugh. Rush over him. You might not need to move. Yeah, I don't know how quick I'm going to do that, though. Now he's scheming for 2. Alright. See here. I don't know how long. How long? Okay, let's exhaust. We'll spend this Astral Protection. We'll get the Sorcerer's Supreme into play. Yeah. So we get some extra cards going. Then, I don't have enough for the Magic Blast. Maybe that was not a good idea. I need to do the Magic Blast more. Magic Blast could stun, confuse, or do enough damage to hit him to his next side. Could be the rushy play. Even me attacking 1 time with the Magic Blast is enough to hit him. That might change what we do this turn. But do we want him flipping yet, or do we just focus on threat right now, get us a turn? We might stun. I think I should do the Magic Blast. Yeah. I'm going to do the Magic Blast. Yeah, let's pay for it with this. Magic Blast, 5 damage, so he goes down to 1. And then we discard the top card, which is a... Where is it? We're going to stun him. Nice. We're going to stun him. Yeah, we could just give ourselves tough too. That's the other option. I need to cycle from here too, but okay. Now we're going to the Hydra minion business. Forgot about that. That's okay though. Yeah, let's thwart. Get rid of this. When defeated, each player searches in counter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play. Engage with them, shuffling in counter deck. What's this guy do? Oh, he is 2/2. I don't want that. Who's the best Hydra minion? The weakest one we can put in here. Oh man, I gotta shuffle this better. Hydra soldier with guard? No. I mean he's not the worst. The guy with insight maybe? Yeah. I probably just grab one of these guys, right? I know he's just got insight, but like, yeah, no, I don't want the guard. I'm thinking the Hydra regular. Yeah, he's only 2. I can like take him out quicker. And this guy, like, he's still 2 attack, but goes through tough. Not that I really have tough tokens yet, but yeah. Let's shuffle. All right, we got a Hydra regular. All right, let's ready up the dock. And yeah, let's just do the tough status card. I just want to cycle the deck. Let's do it. Let's just get through the cards. We need to get back to some good stuff. Okay, so this is confuse and remove threat, which should come into play next turn maybe. That should be helpful. I'll hold this. I mean, I should have put this into play already. I probably shouldn't be holding this. I should probably. Oh yes, insight right now. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Okay. It does say when the cards reveal. Oh, hold on. But what did this say? Put into play? Yeah, it was put into play. And this says when revealed. I don't know. I'll just take the insight. I don't know. But yeah, FFG is always like wonky with that stuff. It's like play versus put into play versus revealed and all that. Like, I don't know in this game. I don't remember what's what. But I know in every other LCG I played, all the wording like matters very much so. But we'll just roll with it here. We'll take the worst of the options. We're done? You're done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's why I hate holding cards, because always some other options come up, but I think we'll be fine. All right, so ready up. Okay. Now this goes here. We will take a damage. We're about to remove 4 threat from here. I'm going to put 1 more threat on here. I know that's kind of risky. But we're going to use this image as an icon, I think. Unless for some reason we get our... And this is my luck. We'll probably get our Nemesis right now. And that will screw me. But I'll go with that option. This guy will... Sun will go away. Then the Hydra regular will attack for 2. I'll just get rid of the tough for that. Counter card. Weapon Master. When revealed, hero form, the villain attacks you. If they have a weapon, this attachment, weapon attachment, yes. This card gains Surge. So he's attacking for 3 plus a boost. I'll defend. 1 on the boost, so 4. 2 gets through. I drop down to 9. Okay. Then this card. The heck is this? Photographic reflexes. That art looks cool. Attached to Taskmaster. Forced to interrupt. When a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Taskmaster and deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead. Then discard photographic reflexes. Max once per attack. So I kind of need to just punch him once with Doctor Strange for 1 damage. So this goes away, and I take 1 damage back. That's crap. Alright. Or I do it with like, oh no, that's Squirrel Girl I'm thinking of. Okay. That's that. Good. Let's see what you guys are saying. Incite won't trigger now. Yeah, okay. I knew somebody in the chat would know. I'm not sure on that one. Keywords are different. It's when revealed. It doesn't trigger. The FAQ rulings are getting to be a long list. Didn't get revealed. It got put into play. Oh, rules policeman just came. Yeah, Matuj is here. Hey, Matuj, how's it going? We were just discussing Insight. This guy. The Insight says, when this card is revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. But he was put into play by a side scheme. So we're saying that Insight wouldn't put a threat on the scheme because he was put into play versus when revealed. Which I think is something that is like in here in an FAQ in here too. I thought I read that. Maybe it wasn't in here. Maybe it was somewhere else. Oh, right here. Yeah, we read it already today. When I put an environment card into play, yada yada, do I trigger Surge? No, the Surge keyword only triggers when the card it appears on is revealed. Putting a card into play is not the same as revealing a card. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I thought. I just didn't want to look it up. I was being lazy, but yeah, we're good. Okay, perfect. So now you know, everyone knows who's watching this. Now we're in the future. We just helped somebody out, including myself. All right. Okay. Now what's the deal? The way I can have 4, 5. And what was 1 short? So what we're gonna do, we'll ready the dock for sure. I say, like, we want to do this top thing, so like having Wong cycle isn't something we need right now. So what we're gonna do, let's do 1, 2. Oh no, we can draw a card with Maria first, right? Probably a better way. Yeah. So we'll resource plus get ready. Drop Maria in. She draws us a card. Okay. Let's. I don't know if I should remove this stuff and confuse him, or like I want this into play, but I think it might be too late for this. I probably should just put Wong into play. I don't know. What do you guys think? Wong or this Sorcerer Supreme? Oh, I could hold Wong for 1 more turn. Yeah, maybe I'd do that. But then I don't have enough. No, you know what? I'm not going to play with Wong this time. Let's toss him. Let's toss him. Okay, let's do 2 cards to put in Sorcerer Supreme. And then we're going to Doctor Strange. Toss this away for a resource to play Images of Icon. We're going to confuse the villain. I'll just put that here. And we'll clear 4 threat off here. I know it's maybe wasn't as urgent. I just don't know with Taskmaster. I'm not sure like how hard his scheme game is. Obviously the standard card in there, that one that makes them scheme, is what was a worry, but like I don't know. I don't know what his boost icons are like. I don't know anything of that stuff. But yeah. Okay. All right, Crimson Bands. Maybe I should have done all that first. Oh well, that's all good. Okay. We only could do 1 anyway, right? Maria Hill, what are you gonna do? You are going to attack this guy. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready up. Okay. I will put a. I'll put a threat here. Okay. A villain. He'll attack Maria. Oh, I should have attacked him to get rid of that. Yeah, whatever. So it's +1 boost. 2, 3, 4. That's definitely kills Maria. You defended, by the way. Hey, Heather. Okay. And this guy will attack for 2. I will just take on the chin. Down to 7. And encounter card. Another Hydra regular. Comes into play with insight. This time he's revealed. He's revealed, so we get insight. And that is that. Alright, now what we're gonna do. And we get 1 to punch this guy. Should have. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Silly. Silly. But we can't do the stun thing. This, yeah, I should have hit him for sure. This damage should have hit this guy with Maria. I definitely messed up there. Okay, we're gonna play Nick Fury with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're gonna have him. He can do the damage to get rid of this, right? Yeah, but it's more damage. It's too much. We just need to hit for like 1. So we'll use him for that, I think. Well, maybe we say we hit with Doctor Strange first. Get rid of this, right? Forced interrupt. Prevent all damage that would be dealt. Deal that damage back. Then discard this. Okay. So we get hit back for 1. So we're at 6. Okay. So it gets rid of that. So now this guy will come in. Say we just draw. Yes, let's just draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I want him. He is going to hit the boss. Take 1 back. And the boss goes down to 0. Move this here for a sec. That goes away. The second level of Taskmaster is coming out with 16 health. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. Okay. Still got the same when they change to hero form. Okay. He goes to 16. Okay. Great. Now I could ready an ally with get ready. Definitely want to play this with this card, that's for sure. So let's go. Let's ready Nick Fury. And then he's gonna punch this guy. Avenger 2. We're gonna play this for 1. We'll just toss this card. Oh, we'll toss Sky Cycle. Okay. We stun the enemy, and we hit him for 7, down to 9. That stays on the top, right? Because we use that other card. Can't guard. Guard. No guards, no guards. These guys are not guards. Yeah. These guys are not guards. Right? Or am I missing something else? And thanks a lot, Dale. See you later, buddy. Am I missing something, Matt, about the guard? Yeah, I didn't take the guys with the guard. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Okay, you thought these guys had guard. No, they're just insight. Yeah, that's why I picked them and not the guard guys. Yeah, no worries. I just wasn't sure I missed something different. Like I know that this was here. Like I wanted to hit and get rid of this. This is kind of like guarding the boss. Maybe that's what I said and made it confusing. Okay. So yeah, this guy's gone. We punched him away. Ready up, Doctor Strange. And we can just hit the boss again. Could have just used Nick Fury to finish him. Stupid idiot. Yeah, I should have just did that, but that's okay. I mess up. Yeah. All right, so we will just hit him again, though. Let's do it. Let's exhaust Doctor Strange, get rid of this card. I'll spend... Yeah, I'll spend these 2. Hold this guy. So we fire off. We hit for 7 more. Down to 2. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna hold this. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, 2 cards left in deck. Ready up. Okay. So threat here. I'm gonna put 2 here because of the little thingy. He's stunned. That's gone. Okay, this guy attacks for 2. He'll just attack. Nick Fury will defend. That's fine. Yeah, buddy. Boost card or encounter card. Concussion grenade. When revealed, hero form, you are stunned. Oh. Deal 1 damage to your hero, 2 damage instead if you're already stunned. Yeah, that's fine. On a 5. Oh, obligation. Okay, obligation. Yep. Do I want? Yeah, let's just flip. And exhaust. And we'll get rid of this. Move from game, right? Okay. That's that. Oh, man. Oh, I could cancel that, right? Is that? Which one? I could cancel the concussion grenade, but 1 damage is fine. Oh no, I don't have it. No, I don't have that card. Yeah, I don't have that card. This is just to like play the top one of these. Yeah, no. But then this one's not a card to cancel. Okay? That's okay. All right. So now it's our turn. We can discard. Oh, we can make that into a stun. But I'd rather. Maybe I discard. Like we want to win here, right? We just need to hit him for 2. But right now I can only ready and hit him for 1. Do I have that card? No, I have this card. Yeah, we can give him extra attack. Yeah, we got it. All right. So let's just do that. Let's just flip. And because we flipped... oh. There's no way we get 5 boost icons, right? Just 1. Okay, just 1. We take a damage. Down to 4. Let's ready up the dot. Oh, we're stunned, though. We're stunned. That doesn't work. We're stunned. We're stunned. Wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, you know what? No, no, no. We got it. We got it. We got it. I'll figure it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'm not looking at chat. I know you guys are probably yelling at me. We're going to play this card to fire this one off. Change this into a tough status card. Yeah. Man, I didn't even think about that before. I always use it to like mess with these ones on the boss. Then we're going to play this card, Magical Enhancements, which gives my hero +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 defense for the round, basically, after it gets discarded. We'll ready him up. Sorry, we readied him up with the cloak, right? And and then we're good. It's a punch, right? For 2. Boom! And we hit him. Down to 0. I think that was all legit. I think. Feels like very crazy, but we got it. All right. Yes, Sergio, thank you. Use the enhancer, use the signification. Yeah, see? Yeah, see, guys, I knew you guys would say it. I knew you'd say it. Yeah, play ally and win. Or that, yep, or that. Playing vision. I don't value vision as best as I should. But I saw that I could do it with him, and it was kind of funny to give Doctor Strange, like, attack. He's never the guy doing the attacks, really. So it was kind of fun there to do the final hit on the boss. Little cheeky punch in the face there. That was cool. Yeah, switching these cards, I never think about it on myself. I always do it to the villain. Like, if I confuse him, I was gonna switch that to a stun to buy me another turn. Didn't get any of the fun allies. Yeah, I know. I got no allies in this one, and the ones that I did, I would throw away. Like, even Wong, I just tossed. U.S. Agent, I tossed. Like, I tossed almost every ally when they came up. I had Maria Hill. She came out once. That was it. Yeah, none of the crazy stuff. None of the crazy. Goliath, did we get him? No, we tossed him and Hawkeye earlier. Yeah, this was a different game, man. I like, yeah, Black Knight, we tossed him in Mulligan. Yeah, I like how you just play differently. Like, even the same deck, I find. Like, just sometimes things come up in a different order and you just gotta, like, adapt and play differently. Like, it's a leadership, but I had, like, no allies, really. Oh, the Taskmaster special ones, you mean? What else does he have? What else does he have? Oh, you were talking about the, oh, yeah, we didn't see this, right? The captive stuff. How many more would have taken to get that? Oh, see, like, it would have been like 4 more encounter cards. When revealed, place 1 random set-aside captive ally face down beneath this scheme. When this scheme is defeated, the player defeated it takes the ally into their hand and removes the scheme from the game. Yeah, I never got that the first time I played with this guy either. Maybe it's because, like, single player, we're not drawing enough cards off the deck. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so we don't get any of these cool allies into our deck. Hey, Pickle. Yeah, no allies into our deck, so none of that for the campaign. That kind of sucks. Because you have to, I think, capture them, right? Or free them. But that's okay. All right, what is the victory for this one? Each player who rescued 1 or more allies from the Taskmaster encounter adds those allies to their deck and records their names in the campaign log. No fun, no fun. We didn't get any. We didn't get any. And next one, we'll save this next one for tomorrow. And yes, we're carrying it across the experiments, and we get our setup cards. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll save it there for tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for today. That's, well, for this stream at least. I have one scheduled for tomorrow at noon Eastern. We'll continue with this Rise of the Red Skull campaign. We'll try Zola and maybe make it to Red Skull in tomorrow's stream. we're going to continue on with this Doctor Strange deck, I guess, and have some fun with it. So you can set a reminder for that. Go to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You'll see all the upcoming live streams. You can set reminders for them or subscribe, hit the notification bell. And we're back in 3 hours with a playthrough, a 2-player playthrough. Mel and I are going to play through the game Sholia, I think is how you say it, Warring States, which I think just came out on Kickstarter with the second printing and expansion today. I think it's already live. But they sent us a deluxe edition of the game to play on the channel. I looked it up. The game looks pretty cool. We played it a couple times. Actually pretty fun. So join us tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern in 3 hours. Mel and I are going to be playing that 2-player, trying to destroy each other. And I'm going to try to avoid sleeping on the couch for the evening. But we'll see how that works. I might just go all out and see what happens. But yeah, join us for that tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we're back tomorrow with Marvel Champions. And then tomorrow evening, we're continuing our Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth Shadowed Paths campaign, playing that 3-player. Kyle's joining us. We're going on to the second scenario. You guys can join us on that one if you're there at the beginning. 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to vote on which one of the 3 campaigns we pick to choose. Or you guys vote which ones we choose to go on and play. So thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. And thanks to our Patreon supporters. And thanks, Pickle, for showing up late. Just kidding. But anyways, we'll be back in 3 hours with the next stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.